friend. Oh man, it does say super fan. So can we gift subs again yet? What's up with that? Can people be super fans? Hello.
Yay, our queen is here.
Yay. Oh, mean-a-roonies.
Yay, our queen is on.
She is. Oh shit. That's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Okay, what's Mama looking for? What Mama? What? Over here. Welcome in, welcome in. Guys, listen, running behind. Oh, why is that still up? This is a jump scare. Hey cutie, I know you're still out there on your fake profiles. I gotta pay. I started up so that I get my ass back, but I gotta. God, my ear hurts so bad. Ridiculous. I gotta pay a fee for my children that I don't take care of. Those damn kids. No, I ain't turning the music down. I ain't turning the music down. That's the intro. You listen to the whole thing. I paid for that. Now listen up. I said, you can't hear me? Still? Hi. Exactly, Jeremy K. You get it. You get it. Okay.
I hear you. I can hear you.
I need to be able to see. Hey, get out of my popcorn. You know I don't feed you. You know better. I neglect. No, don't be calling me that. Don't be calling me that. That's my Alice in Wonderland music. Don't eat. You're so cute. I don't think you are a super fan. Guys, now that the super fans are back, let's try to get on our super fan game. Mufasa, you are so fast. I don't have time for this, okay? I'm busy today. There's a lot. Hold on. Hey. My day is amazing. Hey, you gonna go watch that?
Anyone that was a sub is now a super fan.
Hell yeah. So you look at it'll say super fan next to it. So some of y'all have the crash out thing, and that just means that you are only a, what's it called? Oh wait, does it say? I don't see it next to yours. Wait, I saw it on one. I don't know. I tried to go into the settings for it earlier and I couldn't figure it out. So we will have to figure that out. I don't know as of right now. You probably are. So maybe you are. And it says it when you enter, because that's what I was going to say. It said it at the top. Thank you, Candace. Thank you, that Florida girl. Some stuff messed up and I'm trying to get my extended chat out. Okay, this is what I want. That's what mommy wants.
Check where you collect points. But we
Oh, I
have
thought
no
you just said
emotes
check, and I
anymore.
was like, cut off. Bouncing checks up in here. Bouncing them out the room, you know what I'm saying? Hippie me fancy, thank you. Okay, I don't remember where we left off earlier today. I was busy. Of course, Dangalang tried to say that I ran like a little bitch. No, I'm not gonna stay somewhere where y'all are muting me. Okay? That's not how it's gonna work. You're not gonna let people talk and then not let me finish at all what I wanna respond, and you just mute me before I'm even done. I'm not gonna do that. That's why I don't go in boxes. So, we'll address that in a minute. Now, I went live after because I said, okay, well, if I'm gonna get muted here, I'll just go live and I'll say what I wanna say here. And I did. So, that's that. And I also have zero interest in talking to the crazy neighbor. Girl, I don't want to talk to you. I don't know you. I don't care. I don't care what you have to say. You're crazy. That's what I think. Why am I going to talk to you? What do we have? We don't have anything to talk about. I think you're crazy. I would hope if I was that obsessed with my neighbor that my husband would do something about it. If I was posting about them every day, going to all their chats, going to all the lives, joining up anytime someone's talking about them, somebody better do something about it. Somebody better get me. Get me. Now, I made my popcorn because I'm hungry. I've been doing kid crap all day. Then mommy time. Somebody took a late nap too. Okay? So she up with us. She crashing out with us. They're going to say I'm a bad mom. I neglect them. They screaming in the background. I don't know if y'all have children. Young children at that. All mine do is scream. Are they not supposed to do that? Cookie Cutter, thank you for the music on stage. I do appreciate you. Make sure y'all get those heart me's in. I appreciate all y'all so much. Because are they not supposed to scream? Because I think mine are broken then. I'm almost certain mine are broken if y'all's don't scream.
Defective. Send them back LMAOJK.
I think I'm going to have to. Do they still accept them at the fire stations? Yeah, loud as fuck all the time. That's what I thought. I'm going to have to start yelling at them, I think, and telling them, shut the fuck up. If they fit into the slot box, I think I can make it work. I think I can make it work. Yeah. Hey, thank you, Dada. Yeah, mine screamed because her brother took her shoe. Just scream bloody murder. I don't know. Loud and somehow sticky. Dude, don't get me started on sticky hands. So I'm extremely, like, there are some things that if it touches me, I will lose it. Okay? Lose it. Boomers all raised latchkey kids. Yeah, exactly. Is that a kitten? Oh my. Girl mama. Thank you, April. Thank you. I see y'all getting them heart me's in. Thank you so
told
much.
Me today nobody would be obsessed with
Sean,
someone
thank you
like
for the
me.
They humble you. They really do. They really do. Sean, thank you for that friendship necklace. I appreciate you. The preteens be humbling me all the time. Mm. Hold on. Oh, Candace. You spoil me. D, thank you. We're going to get to this. I'm just eating and trying to get all my shit done. Oh, this person right here. This person still has profiles up with lies about my family, and I'm gonna keep showing her toothless ass until she takes them all down, and all her friends take them down. I'm about to tell you right now.
I'm talking about chat.
What?
Good job. Kaylie, you want to battle, bro? Because I miss you. You gonna hit me
I'll
with the
battle
wet.
you, but I am mad at you. Don't go in PPP's boxes again. That girl crazy as hell. Don't do it. I have to cut you off. I have to cut you off. I do love you, though.
All right. Don't talk to me like that. Number one.
Check. We are not happy with you.
I got to.
Turn the volume down.
It's serious business.
So let's have a me and you one-on-one. Turn it down. Turn your people down for a second, respectfully. I love you, Crash Outs.
Hold on.
Crash Outs, I love you.
Y'all are grounded. Give it a minute.
Just 1 second. All right. I only joined because you were there.
I knew.
Number two. I didn't know what I was getting into. I was clout chasing.
I knew. You saw 2K and you said, I'm coming. Not the person.
I didn't see 2K or any of that sort. I seen you were live in the boxes. I said, oh, let me join. I never see you in boxes, right? I didn't know what was happening. I didn't know what was happening. That's why I exited the room. If you didn't notice, I got kind of awkward and I didn't know what to say. So I left. I was gone. And then I sat in the comments and I was just like, what's going on, etc. But I was gone.
I did notice that it was kind of funny when you joined. I was like, what?
And I was just
the
kind of
hell?
trolling. I was clout chasing like I do. I was just trolling.
I was just trying to get some clout. I'm just here for the clout.
Y'all can't get mad at me, Crash Outs. Okay? I was just trying to get a little click. Okay?
I'm just here for the clout.
Kaylie, am I wrong?
Listen, if you're going to start inviting me to the drama get me some clout,
Kaylie,
I'll forgive you this time.
Kaylie,
I do.
You forgive me. I joined for you to get some clout.
Okay. I forgive you
Valid?
this time.
Valid?
Yep. I like your shirt.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
All right. You okay now? Can we hug it out? All right.
Good.
Can you turn them back up? I want to hear if they're still mad at me.
Y'all better. I don't know. They might act out. I don't know. I don't have control over these people anymore. Everybody's acting crazy. The internet has gone wild.
What happened?
Who was that? He needs to explain his comments in the chat.
Who was that?
PPP doesn't like Crash Outs. Check. We're still mad.
But who was that? What was going on?
WJAT was up with the cowboy hat in the live.
It's so much. If I tell you about it, we're going to be here for years.
Is that Gabby, first off?
No, that's not Gabby.
PPP really hates us.
Yeah, PPP don't like us. And so she started.
If I would have known that, I would have came in guns blazing.
Yeah, I should. That's what I was trying to tell you. Next time, guns blazing.
I didn't know. Now I'm just,
Do you like Uncrustables?
If you want me to lie to you, I'll say yeah, but no.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll put it up. That's my bad.
No, you can shoot whatever you want. Hello, Happy Kitty. Thank you. Oh, we're on your head.
She tried to parody Kaylie.
I didn't try to parody no Kaylie. I never made fun of her.
No, not you. That girl. A very bad job. But that's not the problem. The problem was other things.
What'd she say about it?
They didn't like, so she showed one of my mods pictures, one of my mods who's not like a creator. And so I showed a picture of her husband and she got very, very mad. And people think they're allowed to be anonymous on the internet, but be assholes. And that because I'm a creator, I'm not allowed to call them out. I didn't know that was how it worked.
Nah. Okay. I know that we are putting it on your head because you have a team of Crash Outs that have no coin.
They're poor. They really are.
I'm just gonna say that out loud.
They're disappointing me.
Despicable.
Despicable, truly. I should just get off, honestly. I should get offline. What's the point in being here?
Nah, you got a group of loyal people, man. I'm talking shit. But
I do. They're good people. We just don't battle that often, really.
What do you do, really? Like, because it's kind of funny. You be talking shit on here, but like, I don't. Do you have any like specific topics?
I'm getting off. I'm gonna go change my diaper, okay?
Now I just, oh my God, they're just gonna keep sending them.
I'm gonna go change my diaper, okay?
I don't know what I do. I'm gonna be, I really don't do anything. I just kind of talk.
I got shit, I'm getting off. I'm gonna go change my diaper, okay? I got shit, I'm getting off. I'm gonna go change my diaper, okay?
That's good.
Yeah,
She didn't know her purpose. I don't know my purpose. I don't know what I'm on the internet for. I'm just bored.
You thought you was gonna get a win out of me? Oh, you got a win out of me.
All right, you get one more out of me, and then I gotta go tell these people. I gotta tell these people who I'm not supporting anymore. I don't know who were my number ones here. Who did this for me?
Your team came clutch. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like it. Great.
I love them. Candace, Kimmy, Amy, Cookie Cutter. Thank you.
All right, we're gonna get on your head this time. That's it.
Amy, Angie, Mara. Thank you. Oh shit, Trisha. I don't even have to ask. They just do it.
You know what? Then I'm not gonna ask either.
Don't. I dare you not to ask them one time.
I won't. But I will ask you this: where's my Labubu?
In the mail.
Check why do you follow our ops?
Someone got me.
Last time.
Someone bought dreads. I gotta go get my P.O. box. I'm lazy, and I gotta go to my P.O. box.
Battleship, here we go. That shit looks so cool. You're
Check
still
why
right
are you
there.
friends with PPP and Feisty?
I'm not. I don't know who those people are. I just talked about that, yeah. I was having fun because I seen Kaylie was on the boxes. I was thankful that I was at it actually. But I
That's
didn't
true.
know
I never get in boxes, and that's why, because people
Yes,
mute me, and I'm
follow
like,
them.
uh-oh, they're calling you out.
What'd they say?
They said you follow my ops.
Yeah, I followed them because of you. When I joined the live, I hit the follow button.
Hey. Got my eye on you. They took my Mufasa.
What's that?
My club dancer.
Busted.
Yeah. My club dancer. Yeah.
Well, you better unfollow.
What's a club dancer?
He comes to my live every day and he
Don't
dances.
make you disappear. Unfollow them. They hate your crash outs.
Yeah, they don't even. I will unfollow them, but calm down, guys.
They're like, check. They want to cut you out of the lore.
Do the crash outs even like me?
They do. Oh shit, a whale. Waffle.
Oh no! See, now we're gonna go into our gift gallery. Here we go. Let's pull it out of our ass. Hold on.
Yeah, guys, pull it out of y'all's asses.
We're gonna go into the Fashion Fest real quick. All right, chat. Let's get our live goal real quick. See if we can get back up there, y'all.
Let's do it.
Did we get our times yet?
Guilty as charged.
Lane, Cookie Cutter.
We just don't like people who post pics of our kids.
That is true. They posted pictures of my kids, which is weird.
Hello, Happy Kitty. Everybody follow Hello, Happy Kitty. 4C, thank you for being here. Let's
like that
go,
name.
y'all. Hello, Happy Kitty. Yeah, it's cute.
That's like what I would have named myself on AOL.
Guys, we're gonna win. We're gonna win. Ain't no way you're gonna get this.
Sean, Lane, you had me at hello.
Are
Lane,
we skipping
thank
the
you.
time? Are we raw dogging this?
It seems like it. We're just going in for it.
I fucking think not.
Anybody got a booster? Y'all drop it. Try a booster, y'all. Try a booster while we still can. Let's try to catch up. They're beating us really bad, y'all. We need to get this. We need the fashion gifts. We need the gift gallery gifts. By the gift gallery, you hit the yellow bubble.
Yeah, what Chuck said.
You work on your gift gallery, right?
I do it.
Yeah, you're.
I don't know nothing about no yellow bubble.
You're in my league.
I don't know
Hello,
anything
happy.
about leagues.
Let's go. Oh, and you coming back up? No. Chad, okay.
Rhonda, hand for him.
Borschi, yes. Come on, let's get the fashion stage.
Mo,
Yo,
thank you.
who out there can get the
Check your
fashion stage? Put
backpacks,
us on the
people.
fashion stage at NYC like we about to walk the fashion show.
Check your backpacks. Oh
We need to
shit,
follow.
fireworks. Thank you, Lane.
Ooh, I don't know why
I
that
like
give hits. It levels up. I don't know why it just hits.
dang. Somebody drop a uni.
No, don't drop a unit.
Yeah. Drop a Zeus.
Unless it's for me. I love Zeus.
I ain't never got one. Y'all don't care about me.
Don't let him win.
Y'all don't care about me.
They're sniping back. They're sniping back. Don't let it go for nothing. Don't let it go for nothing.
Oh! They got me.
Thank you for it, she. Thank you, Yo. Thank you so much, Happy. Thank you. Thank you, Star Moon. Thank you, guys. Yo, 1-1. You sure you want to get it done? You out?
I gotta go talk shit. I'll hit you back up in a little bit, though, if you're still on.
All right, bye, Kaylie.
All right, later. Fluffle, Maddie, and Rhonda, thank y'all so much. Who's Pammy Cat? All right. Guys, had to let check in for a minute. See what was up with that. Wow. Whoa. Did I pay for this yet? Hold on. I really appreciate y'all. Per usual, y'all are amazing. Thank y'all so much for all that you do. I forgot that the gift gallery was back. Oh shit, y'all are on punishment. Oh no, you're not. I took y'all off punishment. Y'all are good. We need a flying jet, a meteor shower. Let's see.
Freedom.
Freedom! Got to do this. Since I got on late, I'll stay on a little later for y'all.
We are free.
We have no super fan stickers. Yeah, I'm confused on this because it still says subs under, like, on my thing. I don't know. I'm going to have to mess with it. Okay.
From what I see is they only work in DMs.
Yeah, I don't know anything about it. Sorry, I'm ignoring y'all. I'm trying to. Oh, and the boys. I don't even know where that dude is. Maybe doing shit. We've got a lot to go over tonight. It's going to be a long night. That's why I'm trying to make sure I get this shit done. So I don't forget about it. If y'all have any questions, let's get these questions done.
Who are we done with?
Oh, who are we done with? Okay. So, I don't know. As a creator, I can only back someone so much. It is, you know, you can only give so much advice, so much help, so much like sympathy. Sorry, I'm trying to fill this gift gallery. Sorry about that. You know, and you can only tell people you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. Exactly. And if somebody doesn't want help, you can't make them take the help. Okay. Some people are it should be, Ariel. Some people are so gullible to the internet and they allow it to affect them. They allow it to turn them into somebody that they're truly not. They allow it to affect their mental health. They fall for the traps that people set. And every time I have spoken with this person, I think that maybe they're going to get some senses, like that they're going to come to their senses and realize what they're doing, but they don't every single time. So as a professional creator, at some point you have to cut your ties, you know? It's very important when y'all, hold on. It's very important that when y'all receive information, you check to make sure that you get it in full. It's very important that you make sure who you are receiving the information from is trustworthy. You want to people on the internet are not your friends, okay? And we have gone over this 1,000 times. 1,000 times. The people on the internet are not your friends, and these people will take advantage of you every chance they get. Now, I would love to pretend that I was the mastermind, that I was always right, that I came up with this wonderful plan, but I did not. It was brought to my attention that there was what us in the biz call a mole. An op, one might say. And in order, I don't know if y'all have ever had moles in your yard, but they are pesky as fuck. Okay? Extremely hard to catch. They tear your yard up. They cute. Sometimes ugly. And I do appreciate all these gifts. They never die. They don't. Moles never die. So bad. We had to use mole traps. Exactly. You usually have to use a trap. Now, unfortunately, there were people hurt in this process. People who believed, well, really, people who made others believe that they were friends. While receiving information from these people and sharing it to anyone and everyone that they could. Fortunately, there's a little man out there named ChatGPT. And ChatGPT, as you know, is talented. You just input something and you get something pretty professional, I would say. Something believable. You know, and if you hypothetically in Minecraft, someone could possibly input a document that was written on somebody with all the allegations and ask it to hypothetically write up a scenario of some type of evaluation. Now, is this ethical? You know, some may say no. But is it the best mole trap you could ever create? Maybe. Now, nothing is better to me than seeing someone read something word for word ChatGPT'd and just eat that shit up. Eat it up. I mean, like it was dinner. And it's almost comical because how you couldn't realize that no psychiatrist would ever, like, it's comical. It's comical. Acknowledging people's allegations from the internet in a psych eval is wild. So, like I said, I would love to take all the credit for this, but I was not smart enough to pull that off. Nor would I, because frankly, I'm lazy and I use my ChatGPT for my own therapy. But to see the thousands of you scramble and, you know, just trust, I mean, it just proves the point that you'll trust anything you hear on the internet with no facts. No real proof. But guess what happened? The moles were found. And the moles have been cut off. So, take that as you will. It was pleasurable to watch thousands of people eat it up, literally, and just gas themselves up in the chat. Gas up their leader. Talk about me in the chat. it was chef's kiss. So the fun part in this was changing up. So y'all can see for yourselves. Those of you that shared, there were slight changes in the documents so that we would know specifically who shared and who didn't. 2 people did. So multiple people were given multiple things. Close enough that someone dumb wouldn't realize it, but someone looking for it would be able to tell. Be careful, y'all falsified medical records. Whose medical records were falsified? I'm sorry, I'd like you to clarify that for me. Whose medical records were falsified? What did I show? So somebody, a certain angry pirate thought they really did their big one and went online and read off some poo-poo from ChatGPT that literally just took another document, uploaded it, and said, make this into because people kept asking, hey, didn't you go do a psych eval? Did you get that back yet? Did you get that back yet? So literally, it was so easy to say, make it a psych eval. But don't change anything. You always have to tell it that, because sometimes it be going off on its own. What I will say is you have to be a shitty human to want to share that type of information on somebody. It very much seems like you want somebody to unalive themselves. You took the bait and gobbled it up. So, good luck. It's content to them. Exactly. That's all it is. They make a mockery of mental
One of
health.
Their people even knew they were fake and let her read them anyway.
Yeah. You should probably realize who the mole is on your side, but that's for a different day. Had a whole picnic with friends, right? So, you are... Oh, Carly, so you speak for him? I'm confused. Do you speak for him? How do you know this? That's not how it works. Carly, you brought him up. What the fuck are you talking about? Block her. She's stupid. Block her. Bye.
Guilty as charged.
Yeah.
Guilty as charged.
I understand this is upsetting for y'all, but unfortunately, you're so confused. So, somebody that we've been helping out had a mole. in their camp, not in our camp. Not in our camp. And ChatGPT suggested that the mole needed to be found. And ChatGPT did it. ChatGPT found it. So you can't blame me. Blame ChatGPT. No, they're all snakes. And also, it's really funny to me because thinking I'm the bad guy, you falsified medical records. Who are you? You make 3D fucking turtles online. You ain't got no real medical records in your fucking hands. The fuck? You're tripping. You think, oh, is this a documentation center? I would love for you call the police and tell them I falsified records. I didn't do shit. Y'all are the dummies that took something ChatGPT. I burp, I fart, I flirt with check, I eat. What else do I do online? According to y'all, I dox people because I say their names because they want to be anonymous, but they suck at being anonymous. I do deep dives. I shoot the shit. I put on lipstick and blue wigs. I do daydream about pirates. There'll be 80 new profiles with me tomorrow. I eat popcorn. Yep. Stand up for myself. These are facts. Lynn, Vanilla, Trisha, Kimmy, Megan, Caroline, Skeletor, Becky, Donnie, Miss Jones, Luna, Jaylee, Boobop. Thank y'all so much. Our sub channel is the best, honestly. It really is. I do like to keep y'all on your toes.
Stands up for her mods.
That's right. 10 toes down for my mods. It sounds like my nose is always stuffy, probably because my nose is stuffy. And, you know, some people say they like my voice. I don't like it, personally. I can't hear it back. It stresses me out to hear my own voice, but some people say they like it. Some people say they can fall asleep to it. I've had people offer to pay me to read them a book before online. Back in my hoe days. But, you know, neither here nor there. Everybody has their taste. They don't understand that it's just the internet, though, chill. They don't get it. In their eyes, this is all so serious and so real. They silent in here now because they getting blocked. Every single one of you that comes in here, blocked. Every time. I want my echo chamber. I like it. If you support turtles, say something. Oh, there's nothing because you're all blocked. Thank you, Jen. Willis, Texas girl, blessed mama, find of the day. Angie, thank you. Oh, not K-Dad. You got to go. Get him out of here. No turtle support in here. Especially with no profile picture. Got to go. Feisty is on the verge of, first of all, I hope she's taking her blood pressure medication because you're going to stroke the fuck out, girl. You need to chill. Like, honestly, you should take a break off the internet for a little bit. Like, I'm not kidding. Firsty is just sad you won't date her, honey. Firsty is a good name. As a vegan, I'm denouncing my veganism. Unalive all turtles. No turtles here. There will be no turtles in this chat. There will be no turtles. Execute Order 66. We're making turtle soup. Peanuts, Ahmad can totally reach out to you. Sure. We're going through changes. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Listen, so, like I said, taking the bait, dumb. Execute Turtle 66. Oh, she very much. I mean, let's be honest, guys. Whether you believe me or not, I don't really fucking care. Peanuts is a fake account. Sorry, Peanuts, you will not be receiving a message. I may or may not partake. Let's see here. What was I saying? What was I saying? This is why I can't go up in boxes, because I'm ADHD as shit, and I need to be able to respond to you then, or it goes away. And also, y'all muted me. You invited 5 people up there. I didn't agree to that, and y'all muted me. And Feisty just got up there and cried for like 10 minutes and then just left. Didn't even listen to what I had to say. So, if you don't believe me, but the report was ridiculous. That's what I'm saying. If you like, I know none of y'all in the medical field. I know that. But hear me out. Nobody puts baby in a box. Let's say that you didn't. Let's say that you did read off someone's private medical exam. Hey, Jenny, you want to suck a fart out my butt? I'm just watching y'all get blocked. It's kind of funny. The turtle does rocks. Like crystal meth? Why would you come in here and say that? That's a crazy allegation to make. What the hell? Yeah, what kind of medical record would say it's not confidential? But on top of that, let's see. Y'all like Google so much. Is it illegal to read someone's psych eval on the internet for how many people were in the live? Just for shits and giggles. I actually hate turtles now. 3.6K. Oh, a lot.
3K. Over
how much
2K.
money did you make? Hey, Feisty, how much profit did you make off of bullying somebody? Sounds like pain and suffering to me. 3.6K. Oh my God, Susie, yes. Okay, for 3 points, is it illegal to read someone's psych eval on the internet for 3.6K people while being monetized? 224 plus? Pretty fair amount. I don't think TickLeap doesn't tell you something. There's something tickly, don't tell you. I don't remember. Don't worry, we're going to watch some of her lives tonight. Y'all love to look up. Remember that Smoke Smith girl, whatever. I don't know who it is. I don't know. I'm unsure. Whoever that is said, like, looked up something on Google. Reading someone's psychiatric evaluation on the internet. Oh, wait, hold on. You know, I probably would have looked this up before I did something like that. Oh, 420 made a post directed at me. It's almost like she's made a bunch of posts today. It's almost like, I don't know. I would think someone posting a bunch of posts directed towards a specific person a lot of times a day could be manic, which is scary when you threatened me physically to step on my neck, I believe you said. I believe you directly said you were going to step on my neck. Ah. How would she think a medical record like that would be accessible? Well, she's dumb enough to think that she could get someone to send it. Like, it's like, they had people befriend Gabby to try to. They had people befriend Gabby to try to get information. So Gabby didn't know who it was. Gabby didn't have a ton of people that wanted to mod for her, so we had to find out who it was. She's live? Oh, God bless. Come take a box. The funnier part to me is Feisty not being smart enough to know that I realize some of her people subbed to me. And she quoted, "I can't record, I'm in the bathtub." Excuse me, what? She's in the bath? Okay. As a farm tech, don't share your medical records. Absolutely. Which, at the time, was advised. Okay, so my Discord, you have to be verified. So we take a look at your license, your name, and your age, because you have to be 18 years old. Now, when all this was masterminded, I have multiple locations in my Discord. I know y'all are old biddies that don't know how to work Discord, but I don't care if they're in there. I have multiple locations for a reason. Because there's people like Smelly, Mama Doodoo, PPP, all of them want in there to try to seek information. So very frequently, we drop information in that chat to see if it gets out. Don't be mad at the masterminds. Don't be mad at the masterminds. You'll never win. I've been on the internet for a long time. Okay? A long time. So, I know, Bubba, it's super fucking corny.
We ain't no dummies.
It's super fucking corny to try to pretend that you could outsmart me. She wants to box with me. Okay. I don't know how to. I'm pretty sure she has me blocked. I don't know. Tell her come up in the chat. I'll let her in. She might Will versus Minis. Ugh, skin to skin. That's scary. No, thank you. Ew, oh, hold on. Like I said, she can come over here. I will no longer box up with anyone and anyone else's live because y'all ain't muting me. Not how it works. Oh, yeah. Did anyone get me the video? Anyways, reading someone's psychiatric evaluation on the internet and broadcasting it to an audience of 3,600 people for monetary gain is illegal and can lead to serious civil and criminal penalties. The act constitutes a major breach of privacy and violates federal and state laws governing the confidentiality of medical information.
Discord.
So, Feisty, was what you read real medical documents or not? Huh?
Kaylie, since you're over there telling everybody that those documents were made via ChatGPT to catch the mole, can you explain why you asked your girls inside of your Discord to screen record my live because I was reading Gabby's psyche?
Duh, because I needed it for tonight, goofy. It's right here, Feisty's Live, 9:15. We needed it to address it. I got a whole list of you. Feisty joins box with Kaylie and brother, responding to Turtlehead. Feisty file with lives and videos. I would like to, we'll address that one in a little bit. And then Feisty Live, 9:15. We've been working on this document all day, baby. All day. This was planned.
And I was very cruel. You know those papers.
Yeah. It's pretty cruel. You know, either way you look at it, Feisty, if you read real documents out and you care, remember how you said, oh, that girl made a terrible mental health joke, so you blocked her? So were you making a mockery of someone's mental health tonight? Their real medical evaluation? Seems pretty cruel to me. I don't know. Y'all like to call me the queen of rage bait, but yet you don't like when you get rage baited
and run with it, wasn't she?
Are real, but you're on here playing a good old game of CYA. You don't know what that is, grasshopper. It's a good old game of cover your ass. I don't care.
I don't need to cover my ass. Why would I need to? You have this weird little grin on your face because she printed the papers out real fast, right? Can us non-disorders? I didn't put any document in the thing because I got a burp. Feisty read them off of screenshots.
Here, if that paperwork is fake or not. I'm taking your recordings from tonight and this paperwork, and I'm getting it to the proper authorities because
I'm getting it to the proper authorities because I think I'm real smart. I couldn't even identify a fake fucking document, but I'm going to take it to the proper authorities. While you're there, check yourself in. honey, because you are obsessed with somebody to a point where you were trying to receive their psych eval. You wanted their psych eval, and you used it as material for your stream to make money, like because your car broke down. I don't know, something like that.
Because irregardless of whether you were trying to catch a mole, as a nurse, you know that you cannot create fake medical.
Feisty, what hospital are we in right now? Feisty, are we in the TikTok hospital? Is this the hospital in TikTok? As far as I know, I'm in fucking China right now. TikTok is a Chinese app. None of this is real. Do you understand that? I don't know when you're going to wake up, lady, and realize none of this is real. It is the internet. What? Literally, you need help. You need to get help. You have an obsession to an extent that you wanted to read somebody's psych eval. That is wild behavior. Always, Missy. That's what I'm saying. It was falsified. Falsified for who? You? Are you a professional of some sort? What are you? I'm going to go. Take me into a courtroom because I'm going to say, yeah, I knew that somebody chat GPT'd them things and sent it to Miss Professional Owner of the Hospital, Feisty, owner of TikTok. Like, what do you, like, bro, come on. No wonder your husband's not giving you money for the lawyers. Because he's like, babe, listen, I believe in you. I believe in you. I really do. I love you. This is starting to sound a little crazy. It's starting to be a little much. It's getting a little out of the ticky-tocky's getting a little out of hand. Yeah. Everyone record this, and everyone needs to report Feisty is trying to read very personal psych eval on Gabby. Duh. Why would we not take the opportunity to report you like you had your people come and try to report me? Why would we not do that? Kiss your nursing license goodbye, Kaylie. Y'all can't even read a name. Probably Whimsy Woo, honestly. I know this hurts so bad for you that you got bamboozled, but that's right, Vizart. You know it.
I fucking think not.
I fucking think not. I fucking think not. I have not been bamboozled. I have not. I fucking think not. Don't you think if it was, we see your Discord, you mean the sub chat where you pay to be? Please let me know when y'all figure out Discord and you know that there can be multiple chats where the actual trusted people would be. I know y'all don't understand what a trap is, but to think that I would, like, y'all have literally been trying to infiltrate for months. or a month, I guess. It's been about 4 weeks now. Y'all realize that my Discord is run by people, not fucking robots. And when you come in, you give us your license and you give us your TikTok name. So we are aware who is in your chats versus mine. Just like, guess what, Feisty? Remember how you just have to show that you subbed to get in your Discord? That's weird. It's almost like maybe somebody's in there. I don't know. I don't know that I would blow my cover like that. Are y'all? Oh my God. It almost hurts for y'all to be this dumb. It really does. It really is. It's hard because some of y'all are so stupid. It's not even that there's private chats. There's literally a whole other. Y'all do realize we've been doing this since Smelly. Like, you act like it's new information that people try to infiltrate the Discord. I don't. No, y'all are. It's not. Okay. I know y'all want it to be that so bad. Discord is basically just a smaller version of this chat. I still consider. Exactly, Sarah. So we would never be stupid enough ever to put anything in the sub chat. Why don't you ask about the intervention we did? Who in my Discord knew about the intervention? Did everybody in the Discord know? Did even the main?
I am a mod and didn't even know.
No. Exactly. Everything. Like, they always want to be like, oh, Kaylie, this is real life and this is blah, 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 blah. Except I pre-plan everything. Duh, our names were in the shots. We posted it. What do you mean? That was the point. That was the point. My kids' names? What about my kids' names? It was posted to be seen.
With W now?
Exactly.
Turtle soup for dinner.
Oh, you know what, Bubba? It's almost like I don't give a fuck if you do. Because you're on the dumbest side of the internet. I'm in the Discord. I didn't even see your kids' names. And another one bites the dust. All I'm saying is look at the person who's frantic and look at who's not.
Documents and throw them all over the internet. But if these are fake, all you have done is proven to us that Gabby has used ChatGPT on every fucking medical document she has ever produced to the internet.
Gabby didn't make anything.
Tap the screen crash outs.
Do you really think Gabby's smart enough to pull all of this off? Let's be honest here. And then on top of that, if she created all of her medical information, what does it matter? Then it's a persona. Then what? What? What are you gonna do about it?
For that, we thank you, bitch. Have fun over there. I can't wait to watch that platform burn to the ground, girl.
God, this old bitch wants to be relevant so bad. It's kind of sad, honestly. She literally, burn to the ground, girl. Yeah, we do need to clip that. Somebody save that. Yeah, we've got the clip. Do we have those clips? The one of her threatening me physically earlier. We got all those. Cannot wait.
Yes.
200 of Feisty's fans are present. How y'all gonna hate from outside of the club? You can't even get in.
She threatened skin to skin.
Don't threaten skin to skin with me, lady. If I know Gabby, and at this point I'd like to say, I think a lot of us do, unfortunately, due to all the shit on the internet, that bitch would have been losing her fucking shit if that was real. Like, can we be fucking honest? She wants to hold me like a newborn? Feisty, quit trying to steal people's kids. That shit's weird. Cry about it. Don't cry about it. Read it some more. It really doesn't change anything for me. I got to laugh in a private group on my Discord watching your live. When you said, I've got tea. Well, we thought you were going to do it the other night. But when you said, I'm dropping some tea tonight. I'm dropping some tea tonight. We were like, okay, I think this is the big one. No, that's my arch nemesis, Kelsey. Whole time it was pissed. I didn't fake anything. Swedish fish gal. Who faked what? Somebody asked ChatGPT to write something up? Who called it a real psych eval? Who called it that? I think there's only one person here who called it a true psych eval. Not it was a pamphlet. Was Mufasa the mole? He might have been. Honestly. It wasn't me. It was Mufasa. It was Mufasa. Okay. I got some surprises for y'all. And I'm going to hate this because it's going to be my live back. Also, Kelsey, I'll take this picture down when you take down all your dumb profiles. I'll be waiting. The pesky club dancers. I've got to find us.
Imagine bringing your side project to life just by thinking about it. Meet Base
tonight,
44.
We're going to watch the entry of Feisty. Wait, there's more. So this is when Feisty got butthurt.
It's like she's defending herself to try to keep from being harassed, and then like
everybody is just trying to defend themselves.
Can you give me a date?
I don't know the exact
clip. If y'all know, here we go.
And that it's annoying and people talking shit about you, and everybody feels like.
Oh, and the boys gonna crash out.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I had to turn my Bluetooth off.
Exactly.
You're gonna save her. You're gonna fix her like that. That's the way to fix her. That's the answer. You are a hero.
The heroes.
Cosplay CPS, motherfucker. Makes me so
Kaylie
mad.
did her job as a nurse if Gabby is in a psychosis state. Yes, sir, preach.
Tell me about your feelings.
Yeah.
What you got going on? Are you safe at home? Are you? Well, these people do cosplay CPS. Guys, we had to, and the boys has been banned. Okay, we had to ban him for the way that he talked to Feisty. It was inappropriate, and this is, you know what year it is, 1969, baby, and we don't allow that. We're not yelling at women. Okay, we respect women. We don't yell. This is 1969 in the South. And no men are going to talk to a lady that way. Not allowed. Cosplay the FBI. They cosplay the Special Victims
federal
Unit.
Investigation now. Okay, evidence. Give me
The
give me
Feisty
one
Bureau
shred
of Investigation.
evidence.
The FBI to bust through Santos's door for months. All y'all do is lie to me on the internet.
I can't walk and my knee looks a little funny.
Wait, and the boys that doesn't seem good.
You get that checked out?
Fuck. Why would you embarrass me like this? Okay, I gotta pee.
They cosplay
Listen to this.
old ladies. It's wild behavior.
They
Where's
literally,
the
they're like, it's
Award
so
winner
easy to
brother?
find. Like, this is so normal. It's so easy to find where she is. She shows us her surroundings. And you think that's normal, that when you see her
same
surroundings,
PPL who want
you
to
look it up.
diagnose G would be mad if you did it to someone else.
Exactly. Like, bro, she showed us his school. Okay, did she say, hey, look, this is my kid's school? Or did y'all look at the building in the background and then look it up?
Did you triangulate it, with satellite imagery and get on your Google Maps?
Did you Google
walking down
reverse search?
They said that they outsmart her every day.
Like, that's fucking crazy, dude.
We got a whole team on it. We got a team doing the logistics, making sure we know where
shit, Jeremy K is in here. That's my real brother. That's my real brother. I don't know that other Jeremy. That guy's fake.
The realist.
Am I wearing this guy's invited to Thanksgiving? Other Jeremy? Mm-mm.
He might actually show
going
up.
to Google Zoom.
He
It's
might.
insane.
The realist, that's right. Am I wearing the same muumuu and eating popcorn? Well,
Yeah, man, I don't.
that's embarrassing.
These people. What is
Dude, they're
wrong
psycho.
with them? They need
They
to
have
get
no
checked
lives. They have no lives. That's really
It's
what's wrong
almost
with them,
like
'cause
I'm
they have
saying
no
the
lives,
same thing the
and
whole
they sit
time.
online all day, and they wake
Daisy
up in the
Award
morning,
winning
and they
Jeremy
really
K?
think
Is that you?
That's right. That's him. That's a 7. This Jeremy has 8 Daisy Awards. Creature of habit.
Yeah.
It is
That
my
other
brain.
guy? 7.
I need to
They're
get sponsored by
retired old
popcorn.
people.
Yeah. They
Guys,
have no
let's fill
lives,
this gift
and
gallery.
They think that this is like, they think they're Batman.
They
And
are
in fact,
Batman.
Mermaid
They
Man
don't
and
get their
Barnacle
back
Boy.
cracked enough.
They think that they are Batman and Robin, and they are in fact
I hate Batman.
Mermaid Man. That's what they think, and you should hate them because look, they think they're Batman.
He's a billionaire.
Robin.
He could've just
Imagine
solved it all
someone
by
knowing where you
redistributing
live
wealth.
and they sit on
That
Google
makes me
Zoom all day to catch something.
Literally,
Like they look
this
at
is
the
them.
background. She posts something.
This
Travis
over
Earth,
here
not Google Earth.
in an orange
Like,
mermaid
so
man.
what if she
That's
took a piss
feisty.
test? Like, I don't understand why that matters. And they're like, look what I saw on Gabby's counter.
They're worried about her piss test.
Fuck yeah. I'm Team
Well,
TMZ. Duh.
Get a life.
Timu TMZ is what I
Timu-
really need
My
to
church
change
is
the
not set
brand
up to
to.
deal with them people.
Add value to this
Same.
world. Do something.
enforcement about the baby's pool. The baby is who would be hurt from no pool fund.
Like, putting his mother in a worse mental state is putting him in more danger. Like, y'all are harming the child by doing that. Weird. It's almost like, you know, y'all want somebody to, I don't know, run a life. Feisty, why don't you just tell me what you want from this? What is your goal? Was it to, like, at this point, you wanted him removed and then you wanted him returned. Where are we at now? What is your ultimate goal? Because if it's not for clout, it's not for, like, is it just to make money? I'm just trying to figure out, what is the goal? Yeah, they want her removed from the earth.
Advocating for the child as you say you are, which you are not. That's what you would be doing. You would be trying to find ways
Larry's
to actually
personality was almost popping through today on those people. Isn't that stalking if you Google Zoom or location?
That's what I'm saying.
I think
Listen, it does seem like that, doesn't it? Everyone's talking about how you've changed since getting popular. Bro, I'm about to fart into this mic right now. I am on brand. Oh my gosh.
I've been shitting my lines and farting in the mic.
I really am. I'm about to just stand up and fart right into this mic. Nana, thank you for the live book. Mo, Penny, Mama Bear, Bree, Kimmy, Sweet Sister, KP14, Mama Bear, Chess Fromage. Like, I always have to say your name like that. Missy, Twin Angels, Mama Bear, Good Juju, you're lame, 69 with the heart. Me, I appreciate that heartbeat. Yeah, they
30K followers.
Weird. It's almost like this was exactly a month ago. And they have been targeting me since. Crazy work.
What if I told you this dish was actually healthy? Let's be real. Factor's menu is way healthier than the competition. Their chefs
she's aiding and abetting errors.
A criminal.
Worried about Gabby to be helping in your community law.
Does anybody have those clips from today? On the side of the road. Do you even vote? Maybe in a terrorist.
About what they're making.
Do you even vote? Do you even vote? Do you? I bet you these people can't say the same.
Do something. Go
volunteer at your animal shelter. Feed the homeless. I'm saying there's productive things. Sure, thriving mom. I sure will. Go be a pirate. App anymore.
Take up a part-time gig with all that time. Put that little bit of money
towards a foster parent.
Oh man.
Become a foster parent. But I would advocate that if you become a foster parent, it is very, very detrimental to the child to return them to the foster care system. It's a very sad situation for a child to think they're going to finally be loved by a family. Sometimes by their own family members, extended family members. And to just be shown that people give up on you. And you're only there for a short time, not a long time. I would say that that's somebody that I don't know that they truly advocate for children. Because if that were the situation, I personally would try to help that child as much as possible. Instead of just abandoning them. You know? But that's just me. I'm a piece of shit, so don't do what I would do. Become a foster parent.
Take a big leap.
They are gonna call CPS until they get tired of hearing from them and take that poor baby away. Go
no, that's what they want.
At the Boys and Girls Club if they are so worried about kids.
Dang, it's almost like I've been saying the same thing the whole time.
But they won't do that. They just want to tell somebody else
or
how
go
to live.
School and become a real CPS
They want her
worker.
sterilized. They were on live earlier and they were like, she does not need to have another baby. Who the fuck are y'all?
Yeah.
They think they're somebody. Who to determine that? That's insane. Feisty wakes up every day and she's like,
and your
my people need me.
Desires for their life.
CPS don't just stop taking the reports seriously.
Yeah. And then what happens when they do that?
sour,
and then
but
she
it's so
actually
good.
has a really bad mental
I don't
health
see them
crisis.
getting the same energy.
Yeah, both things can be true.
20 wants to come up, or did you say no? Can a lawyer subpoena Reddit and the boys?
Can a lawyer subpoena?
I mean, they can.
420 News wants a box.
They can.
Again, it's always everybody else gets to run the platform. I'm just getting tired of it. Like, you really are about to turn me back to the old me. It made me just fucking mad.
Right.
She tried to do a billboard too. What's
she tried to do a billboard? What the fuck? Is this serious?
I bet. I believe it. We're just going to believe everything we hear. That's why can't we just believe this?
That's true. That's true.
Isn't that how it goes?
I would walk into a courtroom tomorrow and say, this bitch tried to make a billboard about me. She writes a blog about me every day. Now she's reading documents online, insinuating that I'm mentally ill. And sorry, this candy is so good. Insinuating that I'm mentally ill to thousands of people. She insinuated that she knew my child was being taken away before I even knew. It just really, like, ultimately, it just sounds like you are obsessed with this girl. Like, had you put this much effort into your niece, maybe the situation could have been different. Like, maybe put your time somewhere that's actually useful, productive. I'm glad that I make you mad enough you can make a bunch of candles or some shit. Somebody told me that today. Nobody knows what happened to the niece. How would we know? How would we know? All I know is allegedly somebody couldn't handle being their parent and sent them back into the system. Oh, shit. Becky with the meteor shower. Thank you, Becky. I love you. The Beast. Thank you, Horror Girl. The Beast. Kimmy. We're going through changes. The Beast. B. Randy. Kimmy. Skeletor99. Thank you so much. It's funny. They literally said in the live, your nails were in the photo. Yeah. Those were mine.
We just believe everything we hear without having any.
Everything everybody's typing in the chat must be true.
Somebody said it in the chat. That's evidence, right? There's a YouTube video. There's a 3.5 hour.
Well, home run rally. If we're going to talk about it, probably my biological dad. You know, probably him. Maybe the guy that beat me up and choked me when I was 16. Could have been him that did it, that made me this horrible of a person. Could be the country guy from the late teens to the early 20s. It was hard to let him go. And he just, man, messed my head up. The dude I was madly in love with that cheated on me with a rando. That one sucked. Could have been when I had postpartum and I was suffering internally for many, many months that I almost thought about. We won't talk about that. Could have been the lawn situation. That guy, when I shit on his lawn, I'd literally lost it at that point. That whole night was a blur. So, you know, any one of the people involved in that could be who treated me so horrible to make me this horrible. Kelsey over here, you know, for fuck's sakes, thank you for the heart meme. I have had a bad experience with a pirate one time. Long story short, I was in Florida
and they have a lot of pirate cruise stuff there. And honestly, the whole reason that I think the other pirate is attractive is because he reminds me of him, and it's hard to talk about, but I can't resist a man with a beard and an eye patch. I simply cannot. Only from the side, that guy too.
4-hour YouTube.
No, Mufasa, you lost your chance. No, Mufasa, you weren't dancing when you came in. The fuck? You know the rules.
Yeah,
we
no,
danced.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna need
Man, I
that.
cracked myself up. You know the rules.
Yeah, both things can be true.
Billboards are expensive.
Oh my God, ads. The
Feisty discussed it on her live. The billboard.
Mufasa is the
Tell me about 63 chicken
mole.
nuggets. Man, you don't know. Underestimate me, son.
There's Feisty right now. Feisty, did you write an article about Gabby? You never did that, but were you going to? Has anyone written an article in Gabby's local newspaper or any type of paper in Gabby's area?
This is when I started catching on that it was getting a little
but what about other
weird.
places besides Cape Coral? Because that sounds like we're evading the...
Like we were addressing the
Gabby
weirdness
needs
of...
help, but people also need to quit harassing her.
So we're not going to answer... There may be something
Feisty
outside
said they wouldn't approve it, but you tried.
Oh, so you put in for it and then they didn't actually publish it. We could probably find out if we asked the paper.
No, y'all lost when y'all decided to all go live and have an hour-long shit-talking session about me. Everyone lost their...
In a whole Reddit post.
There are articles.
Everyone lost their ability. Everyone lost their ability to come up with me now.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Their ability to come up with me and their anonymity. Okay? Remember that. When you speak about me and tell lies, you lose your anonymity. You can have an opinion. An opinion is one thing. When you tell lies, that's slander and defamation. And I am allowed to react. And I have the receipts to back that up. Amen. Why is Feisty so mad at you? You know, sometimes I think it's my youth. Sometimes I think it's because they're the mean girls that wanted me to join the club. Because they all, as soon as I started looking at Gabby, they all messaged me. They all wanted in the club. And then I didn't want to be in their club because I already have my own club. But we could have coexisted. We could have. There could be more than one club. There could be more than one club. There's lots of clubs. I don't understand why there couldn't be more than one club. And I don't know. They didn't like that. And they decided I was the enemy. KP14, thank you. Allie K, Tiffany, Oki, Ash Brat. One or done there. Yep. It's very cult-like behavior. I don't know. You know, they were trying to push the Kool-Aid down my throat, is what it felt like. And when I wouldn't drink the Kool-Aid, they got aggressive. They started threatening me to step on me, which I found scary.
Like whenever we literally said...
They published the article, not the billboard. Wait, who did that? Feisty has something in Medium.
Medium is different than like a local news. Like if it's actually in a local paper, which again...
But lying's not illegal.
On the articles.
Lying is not illegal. Like again, light fraud, maybe.
They wouldn't have anything to talk about.
Yeah, someone came in there though. That's fine. I believe 420. I believe Feisty did.
All the time.
I don't believe Feisty talked about me. I'm just talking about y'all. I'm not trying to dog out Feisty. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just saying. I'm talking about the other people in my chat.
Billboard?
I'm talking about Feisty didn't even ask to come up. I'm talking about the other people in my chat telling me to pick people up.
Because the whole point is that we were going to do
it is online articles on website called Verified Source.
Verified Source.
That's sour.
Nope.
No, I appreciate that, Feisty. I'm talking about the other group of people that honestly, I don't even know who the hell they were. Someone came in and said
to Gabby and continued talking shit about her.
Yeah, that
I'm talking
live
about
was
the other people
stupid.
who went live today. And yeah,
Let's be honest. Nobody has taken accountability for the bullshit that they've done, except for me. And y'all want to talk about how I'm petty, I'm this, I'm that, I'm not an adult, blah, 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 blah. Literally, I'm the only person that said, nah, probably shouldn't have, whatever. But I reacted to y'all showing my mod's face. But none of y'all have taken accountability for the shit you've done. Just to be clear. So I just think y'all are all pieces of shit and deserve everything in life that happens to you. I'm gonna still be here. We gonna still have full custody of our kids. My man's still gonna be one of the best men in the world. I'll move it, yeah. And we gonna keep on keeping on with no criminal records over here.
What? Hello, my sister. Welcome. Music play dancing. Only music. Water dance. Water. You water dance. Music. You water dance. Music. Only
Also,
music.
I don't like when you get bossy. I really don't.
Music. Water dance. Water
You're in the
dance.
water. I'm not
music.
even ready yet. And you're just getting in the fucking water, man.
You water dance. Music play. Music, my sister. I love you guys. Guys,
I don't think you do, Mufasa. You went to the enemy today. And I don't think that I can trust you now. I wanted to love you, but if I see you with enemies again, you're done.
Music.
I'm gonna give you this one time.
Water dance. Music.
He won't let me battle him. He doesn't know how to come in as a co-host. I'm trying to look. Where is my... There it is. Damn, it's already 11:45.
My friend, Big give you water dance. Big give you.
I'm honestly scared you're gonna get ate by an anaconda. Like, it actually terrifies me. And then everybody will hold me responsible. I just know how it'll go. Like, it's gonna come through, and then it's gonna just eat your body whole, and then everyone will literally blame me. It is, in fact, oh my god, this is a very graphic. I did not know this music video was so graphic. That is true. I would have to take accountability because I've told him to get in the water. I would have no choice.
Guilty as charged.
Oh shit, y'all. Thank you. Can we send ivermectin? Can we? Do you have a P.O. box? The haters will blame me.
Guilty as charged.
Yes, thank you.
They probably standing on foot right now and don't even realize
Guilty as charged. Guilty as charged.
We used to have such a good time, Mufasa, but I just don't think that I can look at you the same since you joined those people today. They'll say you knew that snake was there. They'll say I put it there.
come and go and leaving a trace of not one God to give a praise. It because my life is 10 shades of gray. I pray all 10 fade away, celebrate some for the sunny days. And like his promise is true, only my faith can undo the many chances I blew to bring my life to an end.
I think there's something behind you. There's something in the water. There's look behind you. I'm almost 100. I'm almost. Oh, nothing. My bad. Thought it was an alligator. Crocodile. Let's.
Give you all guys. Give you.
Guilty
I
as
love
charged.
What animals are in the river in Pakistan? Rest in peace, Left Eye. That is true. Oh, bye, Mufasa. That was enough time for you, but it is important that we know this. The main animal in Pakistan's river systems, especially the Indus River, is the Indus River dolphin. There's a river dolphin? Well, that would be...
Guilty as
What
charged.
the fuck? If this just... If that thing's kind of scary. Look at his teeth. Do dolphins have teeth like that? I can't do it because my throat's sore. I don't know. Okay. Other aquatic life: otters, fish, and invertebrates, turtles, and crocodiles. Okay, a crocodile. I was right. I mean, this is kind of boring. What the fuck is that? Oh, this is like a goat. Vipers. That's kind of scary. Now I'm gonna have fucking nightmares. Ah, I hate it. Okay, get away from me. Otters can be brutal. That sucks because I would just want to pet it. Okay, was anybody else in that polar bear live last night? Yeah, we got water snakes down here too. Scares me. That's why I don't be getting in no water that I can't see. Listen, that polar bear live was wild. I kept trying to tell the guy to go pet him.
You're welcome,
So,
everyone.
maybe I am a horrible person, but I would have gone to pet him. That person. They're known to attack people? That's terrifying. Who went live today and talked about me and said that my kids were taken away from me. Like, because that is defamation. Because that CPS took my children. Those people are trying to start a rumor.
Yep, that was that the brown-eyed girl was who said that. I remember this day.
Saying they will stop if she gets off social media. They can't tell Gabby what to do.
Literally from this day, y'all have only made up more and more shit and tried so hard to find something that doesn't exist.
Yeah, don't harass
Okay, speaking of
Feisty.
harass Feisty.
I will.
I do not know anything
Oh wow, that's crazy. It's like I said, don't harass Feisty.
about a billboard about Gabby. All the choke and jaded.
Oh, that's all Brown Eyes does. I see that. It don't matter what time of day it is. I go to take my shit, and that bitch is in a live. I'm scrolling through. There she is, talking shit about Gabby. These people are sickeningly obsessed with Gabby. Like, it's all they think about. It's the only content they make. That is it. There is no other content for them. Feisty, why did somebody else have a restraining order against you? Why was it granted? Can you answer that? Because I'm curious why another creator had a restraining order against you. Does anybody know the information on that? Justin, thank you. Sip of Clock, thank you. Texas Girl, good juju. KP14, good juju. Christina, good juju. Oki, Lynn, April. Oki again, thank you.
Yeah,
So
somebody
cease
see
and
if there's a
desist is
YouTube
also
video
not-
on it. An order.
Yeah.
A cease and desist is a request. Just to be clear.
You can get a court order
This
as
is
a
when she
result of-
typed up. Hey, didn't you say that you went to an attorney to have that cease and desist written up and to serve her with it? Did you falsify that, ma'am? Because to serve somebody, that has to be done legally.
not in the mail. So, ma'am, and I believe it said from turtledoodoo.com or some shit. I don't
Check
remember.
Discord, please.
Oh my, what? What are y'all, what? Where am I checking?
I fucking think not.
Are we sharing secrets in the main chat? Where are we going?
DMS.
Oh, DMs. Got you.
Of a request.
Yeah.
Please be respectful.
Because I can actually prove that my children were not taken by CPS.
Leave her alone.
That's how. And y'all are purposely saying it to try to cause me to lose monetary. Yeah. And there's no evidence of it. Yeah.
And she's saying it over and over again that is not the case. Like we have
that is defamation and slander. Have all the clips. I kept them for that reason. Can somebody get me that clip? Put that, mods, put the clip. Hold on, this one right here. I believe we're going to want this for court. Hold on. For me and Feisty.
Kaylie, since you're over there, is ever produced to the internet. For that, we thank you, bitch. Have fun over there. I can't wait to watch that platform burn to the ground, girl. Hey, Kaylie.
So, are you insinuating, Feisty, that you want me to lose my platform that I make money on? Interesting. Very, very interesting.
And I'm slander and libel, but
whatever. A lawyer will pick which charges the best one.
They're both defamation.
Now, because you're trying to attempt to make people, they just don't understand. No, they don't want to understand. Because they're trying to make people not follow me. That's their goal. So that I don't get views or people don't get or whatever their goal is. That's why they're making up lies. Now, all I have heard that, I'm going to say y'all.
That's what I wanted to address. How you gonna tell me to not say y'all? That's impossible. Can't do.
So, now, it's very hard.
So let's start with some basic questions. Were you at all nervous trusting my agency with your brand?
Like, just somebody saying that you're bullying them, you're not going to be, like, and that's all I've heard. Now, I don't know exactly. I already said that I don't know exactly what Feisty plans to sue Gabby for. I don't even know if it's for defamation. But I don't think Gabby has a case. And from what I have
into someone's chat and tell
been told,
what to say or do.
I don't know that Feisty has a case.
8/16.
That's just my opinion. I'm allowed to have that opinion. I didn't say she couldn't go do it. I said go for it.
Lots of opinions out there.
But I just don't think that Gabby's saying, like, but I also don't know exactly what she's trying to sue her for.
Yeah, I think Gabby has more of a case than most people just because of the harassment, just because she has like that's
if she would file it correctly, but her not filing it correctly.
If you file it correctly, you'll never be able to. But if you've got text messages and comments online, like all of that, and you can just get all of that together, and like, yeah, that is a.
Sir, is a blatant lie.
Well, you haven't read the book yet, have you? So you can't know that. So,
well, we haven't. Is not. We're filing a civil suit for the retaliation. I also told her
that you're bullying them. You're not going to be like, and that's all I've heard. Now, I don't know exactly. I already said that I don't know exactly what Feisty plans. Because this is Feisty's game. She just threatens people with court. Like, that's all she does. And thinks that, because she tried to say that I let someone, like the first introduction was, Kaylie, you let someone on your platform come up here and defame me. The fuck that got to do with me? To sue Gabby for. I don't even know if it's for defamation.
Else gets to run the platform. I'm just getting tired of it. Like, I'm just getting. You really are.
My husband would never allow me to spend that much money on a lawyer. Please know she talks too much.
Amen. Right?
Because the whole point was we were going to do a deep dive.
I'm up to answer what I'm asking. So, hey, I just want to. What are you? They were mad that me and Gabby talked. I remember what this was. They were mad that me and Gabby spoke at all. They did not like that I let her come up in my box. If you take litigation against her, what specifically are you trying to take litigation up for?
Oh, and the boys gonna crash out.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I had to turn my Bluetooth.
Damn, I wish I knew who said that because they were right.
off.
Oh, you're fine.
I'm gonna turn my Bluetooth off. What's going on now?
If you took her,
I love how she requested to join up and then she's like, what's going on?
to court, what exactly are you trying to take her to court for? Like what?
They said that and the boys was going to crash out.
Specifically, is it for defamation?
Retaliation.
If a lawsuit is filed, the opportunity
let me turn
you
off.
have to request discovery is gonna be insane.
Sorry, let me turn off text-to-speech real quick. Hey, y'all are grounded for a minute. All right, you can go.
I'm sorry, chat.
She wanted to be an attorney but can't because she's a criminal, she said the other day. That's funny.
The retaliation that she is doing towards me because of the 2 calls that I made to the Department of Family and Children's Services.
I want to take note. Somebody write that down. On 8/16, Feisty said she only made 2 calls. Because I'm pretty sure the other day she said 1. Sarah, thank you. Mo, thank you. Sad Eyes, thank you. Good Juju, thank you. Luna, thank you. Yeah.
Is actually a crime. But because I live in Ohio and she lives...
So retaliation for calling... let's see here. What is considered retaliation that is illegal if someone... We're going to Google it, called CPS on me. Retaliation for a CPS report can be illegal, especially if it involves actions like firing, harassment, public disclosure of your identity, defamation, or limitations on your parental rights. Depending on the jurisdiction and circumstances, laws protect against such acts, recognizing that reporting suspected child abuse is protected activity. Protected activity. If you experience retaliation, gather evidence and consult with an attorney specializing in child welfare or employment law. So, did you get a child welfare or employment law? Retaliation can take many forms, including but not limited to employment-related actions, such as being fired, demoted, or facing other negative employment actions because you reported suspected child abuse. That's weird. I didn't know you had a job. Harassment. This can include repeated unwanted contact, bullying, or threats intended to cause you distress. That's weird. When did Gabby contact you repeatedly or bully you, other than to say you were bullying her? Is that bullying? Does anybody have any examples of this? Public disclosure of identity. I believe you disclosed that you made those phone calls because how would she know? I mean, in fact, you just disclosed it on this live on 8/16. Let's see here. Defamation, spreading false information that harms your reputation. So almost like you reading paperwork to diagnose her and you saying that her child's not back home with her, you going around telling people that her child was being removed, that her safety plan is court ordered now. Listen, this is all allegations, alleged speculation. Civil or criminal actions, while not always illegal, filing frivolous civil lawsuits or criminal charges solely to punish or intimidate someone for reporting can be seen as retaliation. Filing frivolous civil lawsuits. Gabby, are you listening? Because I think you might have a case on your hands. Actions by schools or institutions. If you are a school employee and are retaliated against for assisting with a CPS investigation. Oh, I didn't know that you worked for a school. Fuck, that changes everything. Okay, that's my bad. That's my bad. I didn't realize that. Making a good faith report to CPS is a protected activity, meaning you cannot be penalized for doing so. Where have you been penalized? Because at this point in time, if I was a lawyer I would advise my client in Minecraft to go to your Tick Leap and write down or, print, screenshot how much money you have made since your content has been solely Gabby. And see if, since these CPS calls, your content has made more money instead of less. It doesn't matter if you donated that money. That was your choice. So she withheld all of her names on the report she made. What do you mean? Called in anonymously. She made 400 from subs. Interesting. Oh, and the boy says that Gabby's lawyer could subpoena all payment records from TikTok. I personally would make sure that we looked at TikTok and YouTube. I don't know if Feisty has YouTube, but I would personally look at both of those, especially if there's been any Gabby content. Because I don't think that you've made less money. I think you've made a lot more money talking about Gabby. In fact, I think that might be seen in a court of law as why you continue to do this and why you get meaner and meaner. Because the more you do, the more hateful you get, the better tea that you have, you make more money. I will be curious to know how much money you made tonight. And if I, in fact, was a lawyer, I would advise someone that this day particularly, and the day that the other information was dropped from you, would be important dates to find out how much was made. Because I believe you said loss of income, something like that on your live the other day. So it would just be interesting. I'm just a nosy bitch to know how much was made. It's just curiosity. Because I do believe that, yeah, exactly, you're fake me. I do believe that you have made money and you make more money when you are meaner to Gabby, when you do things to harm her mental health, to attack her, to bully her. And I will gladly sit in a courtroom and say that, in my opinion, you harass and bully Gabriella? I don't even know, because I don't care as much as y'all do.
Guilty as charged.
Seem to have an obsession, because from the moment you wake up in the morning till you go to bed at night, you are on live or posting tons of videos about this individual and directly speaking at her. Just like you have spoke directly to me through your videos, which, listen, I can't diagnose, but that is concerning. It's just, all I'm saying is maybe you should look in a mirror, because it's starting to seem, you know where Villain is. She got run over by a reindeer. Send prayers. Send prayers. I just think looking in a mirror is important, Vicey.
Guilty as charged. Guilty as charged.
I just think you really, I don't know. My husband would say, babe, I think we got a problem here. 224 on 915 and 107. I don't think, what does Tick Leap not include? The subs? Is that just the donations? So she increased her money on 915, which was today. You're not going to win that.
Guilty as charged.
So, because once it's subpoenaed for you to show how much you made, and also, I do believe that Gabby, if I were a lawyer, he may be happy she's busy. That's true. If I were a lawyer, I would advise Gabby, hypothetically, to show how much money she was making before on TikTok Feisty came along and started harassing her, and how much she has made now. I would show all of those reviews. I would show, God, lots of lives. I would show, there was one other thing I was going to say, and now I can't remember because ADHD. I would show, about Dunkin' Donuts and how they were obsessed with you working at Dunkin' Donuts and how they were like watching the fact that you work at Dunkin' Donuts. Like, you do know y'all can look away. The pirate is a Kaylee superfan. I hope. We love you.
Lives in Florida, it's kind of like a moot point to try. It wouldn't be an extraditable offense. So my attorney is not, we're filing a civil suit for the retaliation. I also told her in the cease and desist that I did not give her consent to put me or anything of my likeness in her book. And she proceeded to insinuate and lead us to believe all the way up to today that we are all still listed in that book. So I'm waiting.
Who cares? I would do that to y'all on purpose so y'all would keep talking about my book. I would literally do that on purpose. Hashtag divorce fund. Amen.
Waiting to see if she is listed me in that book. And if she is, that's another reason. She cannot put us in a book without our consent. It doesn't matter. And
it's not how it works.
Kaylie, I don't know if you know this or not, but I'm a business owner. Okay. I have an LLC up here in Ohio. I pay my, I wish that I could tell you, I'm not going to tell you everything I know here on the internet because there's enough fuckery going on. I really wish that you would speak to me.
She was never going to, she wasn't going to tell anything. And then she came on live and told everything. None of them can pronounce my name. It's concerning.
Me off of here so I can have a conversation with you. I can give you phone calls, recorded phone calls, documentation, and proof that you are being snowballed. Does she have people coming for her? Yes, ma'am. She's got some really, really nasty, nasty people on a Discord that are doing some very vile, nasty things to her. I'm not a part of that. I'm not on Reddit. I got permanently banned off of Reddit a year and a half ago.
Point.
Okay, so I'm not even on Reddit. All this stuff going on, these lives that are being held, and people bitching and raising hell about what you did last night. Get your bag.
Right, Okie.
Get your fucking bag. I'm not mad that you made any money over here. I was upset because I was muted 5 minutes in the live, and I had to sit there and listen to her.
You didn't have to sit there and listen to.
Well, I didn't, but for legal purposes,
Sure you don't
I understand, sir. Okay. I'm being respectful.
I'm being respectful too, but hold on. I also want to say one more thing, that it's not illegal for somebody to write something down about anybody. As long as
See, this is also the issue is Feisty wants to talk for 20 minutes and not let you respond to points. In a debate, you can't do that. You have to, you say something and then you let someone respond. When you talk for 20 minutes and they mute you so you can't say anything, you're not going to be able to respond to every fucking point that they had. The male voice, why does that matter? Y'all don't need to know who the male voice is. What about you?
The problem is if it's a blatant lie that you.
The things that she's saying, sir, is a blatant lie.
Well, you haven't read the book yet, have you? So you can't know that. So,
well, we haven't necessarily read it, but she's read it to us 100,000 times on the internet, sir.
So did Gabby look at you, Feisty, and say, Feisty, I'm reading this book to you? Or did you willingly go and watch Gabby's lives? Let's look at you. Oh, get them out of here. Get them out of here. They think, oh, it's your brother. Okay. Do you know? Never mind. I had some. I'm gonna keep it to myself.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
I hate women.
A complete.
I mean, she goes out of her way to tell us we're in that book. Okay,
until it's on the page, though. I'm saying you can't say that it is. You see what I'm saying? She can say things, and that can be that's a different thing. Until it's on the page.
You preemptively sued her for a book that wasn't even out yet.
Published out there, then that's different.
As I was saying, I would love to have an offline conversation with you where I can give you hard facts.
But that's my issue. This is when it started to get, like, you can tell in my face, like, I started to get really fucking annoyed because it's like they just want to bully you into their side. If I can talk to you offline, if I can do this, if I can do this. I was aware that somebody was trying to, but not feisty, force me to speak to the, like, y'all. When you come to me and you say, hey, I'm Gabby's moderator. Hey, Gabby wanted me to message you. And then you start gradually trying to feel me out and talk shit in little bits. And then something I tell you gets out weeks ago, might I add, because I said that my team was frustrated with Gabby. And then somehow that specific person, the only person I said it to a couple weeks ago, they magically are the only person who knew, and somehow the internet came out and said that. Hence why the mole trap had to be set. Because I had a feeling, because it was someone from that side's, whatever. What is that side? The Gabby haters? I don't know. It was someone on that side. Yes, I said it in a live recently. I'm talking about before then. This was like way before then. So it's just
factual proof. I will give you everything I have. Okay. It's not medical records on a toddler. It is her behavior. I have several very close people that have walked away from her in the past 72 hours that are extremely concerned about that little boy. And I just would like for you to take a look at it. As for the billboard situation happened the first time she lied on me. I told her if she did not stop lying on me on this app, telling people I was calling CPS on her, I was going to let all of Cape Coral know who she was. I was pissed. And if I could have made it happen, I would have made it happen. And I actually got it verified through the police department that it wasn't against the law as long as I didn't use any of her personal identifying information. Okay.
Do you not hear how psychotic that sounds? Yeah, she called twice. Yeah.
I was just trying to get her to, I can't explain to you how much of a whirlwind this has been for me just since January alone. You know what I mean? And I know it's easy.
Sounds a little like retaliation. I'm going to put a billboard up. Gabby, you need to save this live. This is an important live for you to save.
Watch her, don't watch her. But when she's sitting in front of thousands of people, lying on you, sending people out here, there's one account specifically that uses my best friend's unalived son. Every time we turn around, it's a new account,
Huh. It's almost like someone did that to my moderator.
There's a lot of shit going on the back end, Kaylee. And
Can I take a second though? Because again, it's hard whenever if you just like diarrhea, like paragraphs and paragraphs.
I'm not doing that.
Interesting. Somebody else called her out on it where she just goes and goes and goes and goes, but no one else is allowed to talk.
I'm not doing that. I'm being Kaylee, I'm being very respectful.
I don't think it's trying respectful, not allowing anyone, like going and going and going, but not being open to, he even said, can I take a second? To be respectful, but it's like, y'all have to understand that it can be hypocritical when it's like, she can't write about me, but I can write about her.
Bingo. You did it you're saying you did it on a sign out in the middle of the street. She's doing it on a book that's probably 5 people.
It didn't happen. What are you talking about?
But you wrote an article, right?
I've written several articles on several people on this app, not just Gabby.
I understand, but I'm just saying it's still one on her with her. Did it have her name in it, her likeness, anything?
Excuse me. As a licensed freelance journalist, I can write what I want to write. Okay. I have
a licensed freelance journalist. I can write what I want to write. Like, you don't realize how, like, just dumb.
I hold a license, okay? And I don't understand.
I hold a license, so I can put her likeness. I'm allowed.
Why me writing an article on a medium is any different than you sitting here talking about it in front of thousands of people on TikTok.
They are different.
Because
you did it so I could do it. What?
I wrote it down.
Yeah, I mean, well, you're saying the same thing about that. That's just my point, though, is like, how come everybody, like, I get, okay, so ultimately, what I get.
Hold on, I'm going to address something. I haven't said a bad word about her, and I'm probably going to lose followers because I've been defending her today. I don't think what she did.
Who cares?
I mean, I really don't care. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, if that's what
you do, because that's why you said, I can't wait to watch your platform burn to the ground.
It's about, then that's pathetic in my opinion for people.
What I did say was I'm going to start doing sub-only chats myself because Gabby has ran all over this app.
But notice she says that she lets everybody else talk, prove a point, but she starts talking over everybody else. She cannot control herself. She cannot control her emotions. She cannot control her reactions. That is why as soon as I say something, she posts a video immediately. She's been talking shit about me all day, joining up where I'm at, so on, so on. And I wait all day to address it. Doing her big one, had to bring me up in her big one. But as soon as I speak her name, how dare you, Kaylie? How dare you talk about me? Yeah, I called CPS on you, Gabby, but don't you fucking talk about me, bitch. Like,
people are making money off of her back while she sat boxed up to you last night while you received subs. I'm not mad that you did it. That's on you.
You are so stupid. Literally. I'm not mad at you that you did it. Yeah, you are. I don't care. Look at me and look at me good. All sales final, no refunds. It is all these people's choice to give me anything. I don't force them. I don't make them. And I'm not giving it back. Understand me. Now drive safe, bitch.
You make your bag, girl. But Gabby,
make your bag, girl. Make your bag. Did you make your bag last night?
Gabby is picking.
Yeah, it's not about making money though. Like, I did it to stop the bullying.
What I'm saying is Gabby is picking and choosing what is okay and what is not okay. She can't
but
get mad.
Y'all are too. Y'all are picking and choosing what is.
Look how calm I talk to her while she's so mad and continues to be like this.
What y'all deem is good parenting and what is not good parenting. If CPS has not removed that child, then the state of Florida said that the child, like that the child can be there, and y'all are saying that they're wrong.
Judge, jury, executioner, you get to make the determination.
Y'all are saying that the court of public opinion is more important.
No, Alicia, I don't behave this way at work. The roach on the walls. It's Rayoch's, Connie Waldy, whatever the hell her name is, the girl who gave money to the man who unalived her child in prison. And then specifically said, don't worry, we got him cremated. They can't exhume his remains. So they're not going to be able to convict you. You need to chill, girl, because somebody needs to mandate report you when them kids can't breathe and you worried about damn TikTok. Kid over there hacking up a lung and you're over here on TikTok worried about me. My biggest stalker. Also, what does me being a nurse have to do with TikTok? I didn't realize that I made nursing content. Literally everybody reported them. Their neighbors, everyone, Fluffles.
important than
grouping me in. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to sit here and allow you to group me in with the masses. I am one human being.
Look how many times she cut me off.
Okay? Now, I'm not going to be grouped in with the masses.
Did you call me CPS twice?
You are with the masses. You stream to the masses. That's your entire point. We're talking about roaches, Connie Waldy. Connie Waldy is this person, the roach on the walls. Connie Waldy abandoned her child with somebody she wasn't supposed to, and then the child was unalived. She was told by CPS not to do that, and then she just abandoned them there. Just left them to starve. Very sad. We've already gone over that case multiple times. But y'all aren't worried about that person being on the app. Y'all are worried about Gabby. That person can be on the app. Y'all let them in your lives. Let them talk.
Afterwards.
Yep. She was sending him money in prison, putting money on his book, saying he was going to get out. She, like I said, she in prison phone calls said, yeah, I cremated him so that they can't exhume his body and they're mad. Because she wasn't there at the time that it happened. They tried to keep the kids from her. They really did. But there's only so much you can do.
You did. I didn't call CPS on anybody ever in my life.
CPS when she slapped him across his face.
Okay, which is not a crime, but go ahead.
Okay, so the other day she said she called CPS when she slapped him across the face. And then the other day she said she called CPS when he was cooking on the stove.
Go off.
Okay, she's on here spouting all day long that this baby is disabled and they're protected by law. They're protected by law.
Do y'all understand, though, that y'all are the ones that demand she show these things? That the people all in the crowd, maybe you don't, but everyone there, and then y'all get mad at her. She oh, man, it's almost like you're wrong. She has mental health issues. And then y'all get
that I speak on her when she goes live and she spews bullshit lies about me 90% of the time.
That she hasn't even talked about you.
I'm doing my own thing at home. I might make a few videos commentating on what I see across the streets just like you do. But I'm not.
Why does it matter though? Who cares? If it's Gabby,
yeah,
and
pretty
she's
sure
a
it is.
Who cares? That's what I'm saying. Like, y'all don't get the point that if she's such a shitty person, why are y'all so invested?
Introducing Weight Watchers for Menopause, our science-backed nutrition program, now supported by a team of medical experts trained in perimenopause and menopause.
Explain how calling CPS was because of her saying lies about you. Please explain how that.
CPS because she said lies about me. I called CPS because she openly abused her son in front of hundreds of people. And just because you don't see something and say something doesn't mean I can't see something and say something.
Okay, but see, that's the accusation. So she continued. This is the narrative that they try to push. Oh, just because you don't care about abuse. Who said I didn't care about abuse? That's like it's just they have to push their narrative. Yes, exactly, Angie. As mandated reporters, we know what to report. It just lets me know that none of y'all have actually seen horrible shit. None of you. It is actually, in fact, getting popped in the face, not going to trigger CPS to come out. They're going to send that right on. And how do I know? Because my kids went through it. And what did they do when it was reported? Nothing. They said the only time that we're going to come out is when it leaves a mark. That's it. So it is not. And the police said the same thing. You cannot stop a parent from disciplining their child. So there are things that constitute abuse and there are things that don't. Does it mean that it's good parenting? No. Does it mean that I agree with it? No. I do not agree with hitting your kids. I think that shows you are impatient. I think that shows you can't handle your child and that you probably need some parenting classes. Exactly, your fave me. They like to think their opinions are facts. Yeah. But CPS deemed it that she is that the baby.
Ma'am, you are misinformed. CPS has not deemed anything.
How many times can you cut me off?
CPS has her under an active safety plan, and that's what they do, ma'am. That's what they do
for physical abuse,
ma'am. No, ma'am.
It's not for physical abuse. For her mental health, it's not for physical abuse. That is my point. Y'all are saying things, and y'all can get in trouble for defamation and slander.
Because you have the paper and you can read it and you know.
And prove. Y'all are saying that she's physically abusing her child, and okay, y'all don't have to agree, but y'all can fight it out in court, and that's what I said. I don't think,
ma'am, that was not the extent of my report to the Department of Family and Children's Services. That was the reason why I called them. That was not the extent of my report. I'm not telling you she has a safety plan because of her physical abuse. I've never made that claim on here. I never said it. Okay, but that was not the extent of my report. I'm telling you that's the reason that I called. And it was on more than one occasion. She was dragging him by his arms off the bed, hitting him in his face. She's putting fucking pills in his mouth every night at 4:30 in the evening.
What pills? Hold on. That's a hell of an accusation. What pills?
No, ma'am, she's giving him melatonin every night.
Is melatonin illegal? They get so annoyed. Like this, but that's the reality. She's shoving pills down his throat. Like what?
Not necessarily, no.
I think that's a no.
I said, is it illegal? Not necessarily. No. What?
To put him in a room by 5 o'clock so she can entertain the internet.
Did you report this to CPS?
Yes, that's why she has to do drug screens and pill counts.
And you're positive that that's why she has to do drug. That is not why she has to do drug screen. Actually, this is a very important live for you, Gabby. This girl just said that the reason you have to, this is important. Write this down, team. She just said that the reason Gabby has a safety plan for pill counts and drug screens is because Gabby gives Cam melatonin. Drug screens and pill counts because she gives the baby melatonin. I can't
disclose things like you. I can talk.
I can't disclose that. I do know for a fact that the CPS workers, because I am a mandated reporter, that they're not going to give you all those kinds of details.
I'm not telling you that they are giving me those details, but I am telling you that I am in contact with the supervisor in Tallahassee. I have been in contact with her since June, and I can discuss this with you privately.
Are they disclosing information to you that they should?
That's very interesting. You're in contact with them.
I can discuss this with her. I can discuss this with you privately, Kaylee. Okay, I cannot talk to you about this in front of 1.2 thousand people.
And that's fine. I get that. But what I'm saying, like when y'all,
that's weird. You didn't have a problem reading a very, very real psyche eval. Huh. A very, very real. You did it in front of 3K people.
Y'all come on and y'all want me to call her a child abuser and all of these things. Maybe not you. I'm talking about all the people because I just made a sub-only chat again because people cannot control themselves and act like adults. That I'm not going to do that because I'm not going to sit in a courtroom like anybody else for defamation and slander. I'm not doing that. You can't call someone like a safety plan. She has not been convicted of child abuse. She has not been charged with child abuse. That safety plan specifically, hold on, because it's all been shared. Everybody's shared it. People don't realize they're taking advantage of someone who has mental health issues. The people who are talking to her and then share it because she has mental health issues and she thinks everybody's her friend. And then they take the stuff from her and then they go share it everywhere because she doesn't understand those boundaries.
And because people can go make their bags, because people are cool with making clips.
And it's fun. People have built a community off of bullying and hurting. Okay, when there is a federal, I'll believe it when I see the federal case. I see people on this app all the time talking about how the FBI is involved in this and that.
Yeah, where's that federal case they were talking about? It's been a month.
Like, this is just excessive, man.
And for all this FBI shit and everything else, that's going on a whole nother level from somebody else. I have no knowledge other than what's being told. You understand what I'm saying about FBI and all that stuff? I have no knowledge. All I know is what I've been told by that investigator down there in Florida. Okay, I know what I've been told by my attorney. I know what I've been told by the police department up here. I don't know.
Feisty made it seem like she has an attorney on deck. Did she not say in her live that? Lots of hearsay. Did she not say that this was on 8/16? Did she not say that she talked to an attorney last night or whatever? Like she filed. If you have an attorney, you can't just go file your own documents. You do understand that, right? They will fire you as a client. So if you filed yesterday and you're just getting an attorney today, what happened to this attorney?
I'm very confused.
Anything else about, I mean, it's being talked about, but I don't know it to be a fact. You know what I mean? I haven't seen it to be a fact. I was told that the Attorney General's office was sitting behind her in the courtroom when they went to court. Is there any paperwork to prove it? No. But this shit is so deep. And all because I decided to stream her one night on a January. Here I am. My platform wasn't built around Gabrielle Jacobson. I'm a crafty bitch. I do 3D prints and candles and all kinds of stuff. But she stood on that platform and lied on me for over a week. And I defended myself. And this is what it's turned into. And I agree with you. I wholeheartedly. She is got some really nasty people doing some nasty shit to her. Nasty shit. But she has to hold herself accountable too.
I don't disagree that she has to hold herself accountable. I have said that. I mean, I have told her that. It's just when people like, she's not the only problem. It's the people streaming her. It's the people watching her. It's the people commenting. It's the people going in boxes about it. That is all a part of the problem.
But you realize that people stream her to keep the hate out of her chat, right? You do realize that's why that came
No, they
about.
stream her because they don't want to give her the views. They want to take her views, and they can all go to their own thing and talk about it.
Hold on.
Build clout in their own little circles.
Listen, I'm trying really hard to be respectful because I think you're a nice lady and all. But I don't know who this is up above me. But if this could have been a really good conversation without him.
It can be, but I feel like y'all are all trying to back me into a corner.
I'm not trying to back you in any corner. I respect
whoever Mexican homie had up today, where like I'm going to be honest. It seems like this person who had a different belief than everybody else. It seems like everybody attacked this person until they agreed with them, and that shit I'm never going to get behind on the internet. I don't,
ma'am. You're talking about Pippi. She made one video and gave her opinion on Gabby. And there's a whole lot of people that don't like Gabby. So they stitched her video and gave their opinions on her video. And she proceeded to make over 150 videos going after every single person that was speaking on Gabby. And all of us went back and forth for a few minutes. But the other night she came into that live and we all sat for 3 hours and we had a decent adult conversation and it was beautiful. It was beautiful. Nobody backed her into a corner. I respect
beautiful.
Her opinion. I was just telling them earlier tonight on Favorited. Everybody wants somebody to take up for them. And this is the first time that Gabby has ever had somebody of this magnitude stand up and say, y'all are wrong. And in some aspects, you are right. There are people doing horrible things to her. But when you keep saying y'all, I mean, I'm feeling like you're attacking me. I'm not doing this shit to her.
But that's the problem is that everybody is like, y'all, but that's the truth. Everybody thinks they're being singled out and whatever.
How many lives have you been in this week about Gabby? How many hours, how many minutes this week would you say that you spent talking about Gabby on live?
I've been in lives probably about 3 or 4 times this week. I've been kind of busy.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I have a life, sir.
How many hours?
But other than that, y'all focus on Gabby. Like that is everyone's prime. Like, and I'm not like, sure, make y'all's bag. That's fine. But at some point, it's parasocial and it's obsessive. Like I'm sorry, that's just how I feel about it. And I get it. And people don't have to agree with me, but like Gabby is not my sole content, but yet everybody wanted to go on and be like, Kaylie made $4,000. I don't know where the hell people pulled that number out their ass from, but I made $50 in gifts last night. Free. And then the people that wanted to hate subscribe to me so that they could talk shit about Gabby, I made 50 subs. So it's just the spread of lies.
Hey, what about that? Did y'all just hear that? They hate subscribe to me. This was a month ago. They hate subscribe to me. It's almost like I acknowledged it a month ago and knew that these people were in my Discord.
You have no, I know not. I'm talking about all the other people. It's just when I understand that there are.
Because I don't want to disrespect your platform, and for you to allow a man to continue to sit in here and talk to a woman the way that he's been talking to a woman. I don't even know who this man is.
Like, what did he do wrong to talk to a woman before that? Can someone point me in the direction? Yeah, she actually reported me to the nursing board. Yeah, that's just it. She doesn't like that she's being called out.
I don't even know who he is. Why are you allowing him to talk to her?
Because it matters.
Why are you allowing him to talk to me this way? I'm not your keeper.
It doesn't matter. I'm sitting here having a respectful conversation with you. You're trying to defend
you're
Gabby.
Not. You're yelling at me. The only person allowed, if we went back and looked at the voice meters, it'd be you, boo-boo.
And she's being
Thank you, your fave me.
ass man in your box talking down to me, and I don't even know who he is.
But you're saying I'm defending Gabby. I'm not trying to defend Gabby. It has nothing to do with defending Gabby. It's about if she broke the law or not. And people, like, if y'all want to go to court and y'all want to claim that she defamed you, then that's fine. I don't think you have a case. I think that people do harass her. And I think that it is extremely toxic and degrading to do this to somebody with mental health issues who has mental health. And she will probably hate me for sitting up here and saying that. I don't care.
I appreciate that you care so much about her mental health, but what about the mental health of the people that are going into her live looking for an out and they're watching her shit?
But they're choosing to go in.
Your fave me. Thank you. Jenna, thank you. Charity, Connie Jean, Penny, Good Juju, April, Molly, Carissa, Ari, thank you.
She's just going live and they're coming in there. Y'all don't have to watch her. That is the reality. Just like people don't have to watch me.
I'm not talking about us. I'm not talking about us. I'm talking about the vulnerable people, the woman that just left the hospital from losing her baby, scrolling or doing whatever, going into a live where Gabby is faking miscarriages and everything else. What about those people?
That person
what
has
about them?
Let them go sue if they want to sue.
What about them? What about our African American community that was told that brown is not a human skin color?
She took accountability for that. She took accountability, and but that's just so you expect her to apologize to every single person personally and message them?
No, I expect her to apologize to the people that she has affected directly, and I just so happen to be one of them. And I thought last night when I got in your box that you were going to try to like facilitate some type of peace here.
I was going to, and then at the end you said you weren't going to speak to her at all. You said no, she's done too much.
I don't feel like she needs to be coddled because she sits on that platform 10 toes down.
My question is, are all of y'all's past and histories clean?
I have a history. I'm a recovering addict. I've never claimed to be.
Okay. So why are we throwing stones from glass houses? Is my point. That's what I do on this app.
Ma'am, I would have never even gone after Gabby if she would not have blatantly lied on me over and over and over again. I was just a watcher.
But you streamed her, right?
That was not in the beginning. No, ma'am. I did not start streaming her until when I started, like April. I started streaming her around April.
But do you see, like, but then you announced to everybody that you called CPS on her instead of just call, because when I call CPS on people, I don't make an announcement about it because I don't need anybody to clap for me. I did it because I cared about the kid. That's the problem here is everybody wants to.
So did you notice that And the Boys was still not yelling at this lady until like still not yelling at this lady after she kept saying he was being so disrespectful, just because he had an opinion that didn't match hers. And this is what they do. You have an opinion that doesn't match theirs, and this is what they do.
To be Batman. Everybody wants to be fucking Batman and like this vigilante shit. And it like, if you truly, and I'm not like,
and did I mute her one time?
I get it. I believe that you care about the kid, but it was for your own gain to make the announcement that you called CPS on her twice.
I said it out of anger. It was not for my own gain, and I won't let you say that about me. It was out of anger. I was in the middle of a live, and she had pissed me off really bad. And I don't know about you, but when I get to going, I'm really mad. Shit just spews out of my mouth.
So also in this video, this is a good video. She admits that she outed herself for calling CPS. She admits that she outed herself for calling CPS.
You know what I mean? And I just out of nowhere, I just said, I called CPS. It was like
but she does the same thing. She talks out of her ass and doesn't know what she's saying sometimes.
Facts.
She's not the brightest crayon in the box.
I feel like we're just going to agree to disagree.
That's fine. But y'all won't be that way. Agree to disagree. There's 1,600 people in here right now talking shit. Y'all are calling for a mass unfollowing of me. That's your friends, though. That's y'all's people. Y'all are a community.
Been doing this.
I made this very clear, and I made a lot of people very upset with me. And I'll say it in front of 1,700 people right now. I've got 5 fucking friends. 5 friends. Okay.
I ain't got none.
I've got 5 friends. Now these TikTok women that I deal with, I love them to death. They're very passionate women, but I deal with 5 women off this app. I have 5 friends. That's it. I don't appreciate being grouped in with all this. And while you're doing your research, make sure to pull all the clips where I'm telling these people to knock it the fuck off. I'm telling them to stop it. I got Swifty over here.
And then you hold a live reading.
Lives at night line, and she's the one sending her. And I just found out tonight that she has sent shit to Gabby's house twice.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy. That's fucking crazy.
But my name is on a desk. You know what I'm saying? Gabby's got these people doing this stuff to her. She knows who's doing it, Kaylee, and she's not doing it to them. She's coming after us.
The thing is, though, if it is, then like you don't even have to fucking do anything. Like if you're not the one doing it, you go to court and you say, I didn't do it. She would have to prove it. I understand that it's annoying and people talking shit about you and everybody feels like they have to stand up for themselves, but you don't. The crazy thing is you don't owe any of these people anything. Just like Gabby didn't owe it to any of y'all to prove whether her kid has autism or not. It's not any of y'all's fucking business. It's not anybody's business. It's really not. Now, calling CPS if the child was actually in danger and all that, and clearly she's on a safety plan, and that's fine. But she is cooperating.
You know, Gabby sat on her platform yesterday in front of everybody and swore up and down. I called this school or said something about CPS was at the school or something like that. And somebody that doesn't even like me had to get in her box and tell her, Gabby, Feisty didn't do that. Somebody came in my chat yesterday afternoon.
I'm going to be honest with you, Feisty.
You literally were like, I filled out a report about you through the nursing board. It sounds like you like to make reports. A lot. A lot of reports, Feisty. It sounds like you're report happy, Karen. Okay? Oh, God. Homebody is still obsessed with me. They're supposed to be taking her to court soon.
And said that Cam had been removed from the school. And I said, we're not doing that over here. I said, don't do that. And Gabby fucking ran with that shit all day yesterday morning until somebody that can't even stand me got in her box and said,
how many times have y'all been to court though? Could you understand? Well, then whoever, all the people who have a big platform, of all the people, who is it the ones that she's blaming? Are they the ones with the most followers? Because she's paranoid.
Well,
like you're not a fan of you, Laura.
I can talk to you off here, and I actually recorded the call that I had last night with somebody pertaining to Gabby, and I was told that the reason why she's coming so hard for us is because if she takes the big accounts down, everybody else will leave her alone. I have a 39-minute phone conversation with somebody.
But even then, is that not what people want? Is for her account to be taken? I mean, that's
was that how long the call was? Was it the call with Megs?
Kind of just what everybody on this app does.
It's like she's defending herself to try to keep from being harassed, and then like
everybody is just trying to defend themselves.
On her, or people that might be trying to continue to harm her, or take her child away, or do these other acts. It's not a far reach, especially for somebody.
Yeah, you're breaking up, and the boys.
That you're saying that she's okay. I'm on the internet. I don't know.
So last night when we were talking, and I was in the box with it was just me and you, Kaylie, and I told you, I said I don't want to see him taken away from her, but he does need to be taken from her custody until her mental health is better, right? You agreed with me.
I said I could understand. I don't agree with the kid being taken away from her. I don't agree with that. I don't. If CPS does not find that she needs to have the child removed, I don't agree that the child needs to be removed. I have specifically said that it is not, and though I don't like it, and morally I don't agree with physical punishment, it's not illegal.
I think
is it sad that it's not illegal? Yes.
It's not, ma'am. I think you're a little stuck on the physical stuff because I brought, the initial report was made because he got slapped in the face. It's not physical, okay? It's the fact that she couldn't hold a job for more than 14 days, all right? She gave up a little bit of financial stability that baby could have so she can sit on this app all morning long, all afternoon long.
Who fucking cares if she's on the app? I still don't understand this. Why do y'all care? Why do y'all care?
Rage bait and push and push and push. And I told you last night my attorney is going to get a statement from.
And you got rage baited. You got it. It got you, babe. It got you, babe. You got goofed. You got goofed and gaffed. And you fell for it.
From that GM down there. And as soon as they let me release it to you, or I'm allowed to give it, I swear to God, I'll give it to you. I don't have nothing to hide, okay? But she got fired for insinuating that she done something to somebody's drink down there. She got fired because she sat on that freaking internet every morning from 9:30 to 10 o'clock right there at the front door of Dunkin'. She literally took her shirt off and changed it in front of her employment, okay? She was screaming
at her. Is that illegal? I don't even know if that's illegal. If people don't like it, that's fine. But like,
ma'am, if you don't want nobody to know where you're working, you told her that yourself. You're not going to sit out there and take pictures with your.
I don't think that she really realized. Like, yeah, just because she showed her job, it's not okay.
She did it on purpose. This isn't the first time that this has happened. I don't know if this is the first few times that you've.
But why is it your responsibility?
Is it okay?
It's not my responsibility.
But y'all are making it y'all's responsibility.
No, ma'am, I've never called. No, ma'am. I'm just telling you, it's a pattern of behavior. She did the same stuff 3 years ago. She shows where she's at because she wants people to call, so she can get on here and play victim. She knows people are going to do it to her. That's why she shows every move she makes. I know you don't understand it. I don't understand.
It's not that I don't understand it. I understand that she has mental health problems. I think that y'all don't understand. I think that all of these people, y'all like, I'm serious. Y'all are going above and beyond, and y'all are not CPS. Y'all are not the police. You are the court of public opinion. And it doesn't matter if she shows her job. It doesn't matter. Y'all are the ones that don't like it.
Ma'am, listen. Nobody called her flipping job.
Do you have proof of that?
Well, have her prove it.
Okay, but then neither of you can prove it.
I didn't call her job.
Nobody called her job.
I don't know if anybody. We stood on our platforms for weeks and said, "Don't call that fucking store." We told,
which is weird. Why are you? What is it your business to tell them don't do that?
Anybody that would listen to us, don't.
But they're not going to. Well, they're fucking crazy. They called a welfare check to my house. These people are fucking crazy. It doesn't matter if you tell people don't.
She's a danger to the child.
Yes, y'all are inciting and saying that she's a danger to her child. So it makes people think that they need to call on her, that it's the right move, that she shouldn't be working.
We've told people to stop calling. We've told
but that doesn't, okay, but do you say she's a danger to her child? Is she a danger to her child? Should she have the child taken away?
I cannot control anybody but myself. The only thing I can do is stand on my platform.
You have a responsibility when you have a platform, though.
There's a lie. She said she called Duncan.
Stop calling.
She said she talked to him after.
That's my responsibility.
He's a danger to her child.
I don't agree with it, and that's exactly what
But you just said that she needs to have her child removed until her mental health is better.
I wholeheartedly believe that he needs to be safe until her mental health is better. Yes, ma'am. And as a, that's my opinion.
Yes, but you're sharing that with hundreds of people.
I'm allowed to do that. That's my opinion.
Exactly. And Gabby is allowed to have her opinions too. She's allowed to, if she wants to change her shirt in front of Dunkin' Donuts, she can do that.
There's a big difference between opinions and slander.
Yes, there is.
There's a big difference between opinions and slander.
What is the slander? What is the slander that she has done, though?
Her slander is accusing me of doing all of these horrible things to her and calling her son's school and calling her job and all of these things and accusing me of crimes.
Slander requires you to prove that you lost something because of it. You have only gained from this situation.
Accusing me of crimes, using an investigator down there to divulge himself and all of my personal history, get my IP addresses and everything else. There was 10 subpoenas sent to TikTok because of Gabby. I talked to him myself over the phone. He sent 10 subpoenas to TikTok because Gabby told him she's being cyberbullied and harassed and all this. This is real shit.
I don't
have to lie about this. And he also told me that he told her. I can show you the email. He also told her that she needed to get off of the app. And she told him this was how she made her extra money and that she wasn't getting off the app. And he told me that the only way they were going to be able to get her off of this app was by a court order. That's what he told me.
I don't even know that,
I don't think that works like that.
It doesn't work like that.
Yeah, I don't think that. So I'm starting to wonder. If maybe a detective, not an investigator, not a PI, but like an actual detective is involved, maybe. And that is why she's freaking the fuck out, because they are questioning her. This started a month ago. It does take time for these things to go through. So I'm starting to wonder if it's something like that, because this is weird. Like, Gabby doesn't have the money to hire a fucking private eye. Like, what? So what investigator is investigating you? And the only person that's pulling IPs is going to be police.
Look, I have email correspondence with him. His name is John. And actually, if you were watching Mexican Homies live tonight, she freely shared supposed text messages between herself and John about these investigations where she's going in and dropping names. Well, can you get Mexican Homie? He's a real big problem. He's a huge creator. He's messing up my platform. Because
it is. So when y'all say things and y'all say that she's abusing her child and she's doing this and that is defamation, if she can get a good attorney and go to court.
File properly.
File properly. Like, she would have a case for harassment and defamation.
Speaking of that, guys, make sure you go and buy Gabby's book and subscribe to her so that she can get a lawyer, because this shit is crazy. That chick needs some sort of protection. These people are fucking nuts, man.
And like, I know y'all don't want to hear that, but that is true.
Because y'all have the documents.
I haven't harassed her. I've never reached out to her privately. She has messaged me on the back end one time. She cussed me out because I said her son was beautiful. She jumped in my box one time and cussed me out again because I said her son was beautiful.
Because that's fucking creepy. Why are you commenting on her son's looks? It's fucking weird. When you're obsessed with him, that's weird. Quit talking about her kid. Quit saying his name. It is creepy. Just like you won't quit saying 2K and Bree's kid's name. Quit. It's fucking creepy. I never showed that child's face. Ever. All y'all do is talk about Gabby's kid and show his face. That's all any of y'all do. It's so weird. To be that comfortable showing other people's kids is weird.
Beautiful. I've never contacted Gabby aside from her being served last Friday at 1:00.
What is she doing? Why is she not? Yeah, like calling CPS?
That is a lie. You got on the internet and you lied. She was not served. A cease and desist. You sent a letter. You did not serve her. You did not have her legally served. You're a liar. Why don't you come on here and answer that? Hey, Feisty, is she live? Somebody go ask her. Feisty,
Did you have Gabby legally served that cease and desist?
I called CPS because I seen something and I said something, and I don't care who.
I'm just letting you know there is another creator that got a protective order against somebody else for this exact thing, for calling CPS and continuing to go online and talk about it.
Ma'am, I'm not continuing to go online and talk about it. I discuss it just like you're discussing it right now.
But I don't call CPS on people.
When did you call CPS the first time?
My report was a justified report.
When did you call CPS the first time? Can you give me a date?
I don't know the exact date now.
Can you give me a month?
I don't feel.
Is it this month?
No, it was. Let me see. January, February, March. It was around April.
So April.
Why is she not allowed to have a platform? Why can she not get online? What's wrong with her clam slamming? Like, I don't
think her clam slams are funny.
I do too.
Gabby's a funny girl. It's not.
Who asked somebody to come to my box? The fuck are you talking about? Get out of here. Bye. Ain't nobody, I don't want nobody in my box. Goodbye.
Not that she can't have a platform. It's the fucking rage baiting that's out of this world.
But why can't, but that's part of the internet. That's what people do.
I mean,
who cares? Y'all suck at it. That's why y'all are mad.
I know y'all don't like it, but it's not illegal.
It's not illegal to lie, but it is illegal to lie and receive funds from it.
That is true.
It is illegal to lie and receive funds. All right. And a lot of what she is doing, she is receiving funds on the back end from it. She talks to these people and she tells them all these things that she's dealing with in life. She makes them feel really bad. They're shooting her freaking cash apps and all this stuff. Actually, I'm waiting on the receipt, but I'll go ahead and tell you here. There's a young lady that came into the live last night after your live ended. It was another creator's live, and she had sent Gabby $250 in a cash app, and Gabby proceeded to block her. And when she came into that live last night and was talking about it, now Gabby is messaging her on the back end, threatening her with all kinds of stuff. I've received a few of the messages, but I'm waiting on the cash app receipt because that's all I fucking care about. If there's a cash app receipt involved, then that's all I care about. But messages,
the whole internet. We can't. That's look. Let me say something serious though. Like that is the internet. Like the news, like traditional news is even the same way. It's not even like everything has turned into the sensationalism, extremism that like you'll read a headline and it is way different than what's actually in the article itself. And that is just the nature of how this all functions. We can't indict the whole internet.
Chevy this was a month ago, y'all, and she has increased in crazy.
Because in a Chevy truck.
Exactly, right?
I mean, that's just what it is.
Y'all are hyper focused on Gabby.
I would say take a breath, like go on some walks, maybe go a week without being in lives about this. Like find some other hobbies. You're a crafter, get into your crafts, like go back to making content about those things. Like I even think about that.
You do realize when Gabby went to that meeting that day,
I don't know what day.
I deleted it. I'm sorry, but it was like 2-3 weeks ago when she went to that freaking child advocacy center with that baby. I took down every bit of my content of her. I said I won't say another word about her unless she gets on.
You do this on purpose to get more people to come in and pay attention to you. You're like, I'm going offline. I think it's horrible. Gabby's kid was taken. This is horrible. It's horrible. Yeah, no, they literally do know if she farts. Like, and then you come back. Y'all all took your stuff down when you were afraid you was going to get in trouble. You are massively freaking out for some reason. You are crashing out, and there is a reason. And you know just as well as I do that you got bamboozled. And I know you don't like it.
On here starts running her fucking mouth about me again. I privated every video. I took a lot of heat for that, by the way. And then she got on here 18 days later, not even 2 weeks later, excuse me, and ran her fucking. She came even harder. I took all my content down. I put a good step forward. I didn't say another fucking word.
You're talking about her kid. What do you expect?
The built-in incentive, the interesting structure of all of like TikTok and like the battling and the rage baiting and all that. She has an incentive for you to continue doing that. Like all of y'all screaming and doing all that stuff that just amplifies it. Like so, why would she want you to take it down? Of course, she should call you out. Like that's what they should go around and do. Is like hit up all their haters every now and then and keep them.
That's exactly what I did. The people that tried to call a welfare check on me, I went after them very well, I might say. Because when you threaten somebody's motherhood, that's a threat.
It's not threatening her motherhood, okay? I really need you I need you to really dig. Ma'am, listen, I'm trying so hard.
So am I.
I know, and I get it. And I don't want to have any beef with you because I think you're a wonderful person. I appreciate your objectiveness and your open-mindedness. And Gabby does need somebody to help her, kind of
I'm not wonderful anymore, apparently.
You know what I mean? Because you are being so objective. But it's, I'm
right, dog mama.
I'm just
it's sad as fuck.
Off of what I've seen with my own 2 eyes. I'm not basing
That's all
stuff
I
off
want
of
to be is
video.
entertainment. I just want to entertain people. That's it.
I've watched the lives. I've watched her.
But y'all are micro analyzing every single thing she does.
I get quite
People are
frustrated.
zooming in on her countertops and are like, oh, she's got a piss test.
That's not me, ma'am. That's not me. I get quite frustrated with the microanalyzing because I wasn't a perfect mother either. Okay. We do make mistakes. We do, we all make mistakes as parents, but it's every single freaking day. She's coming on here with all this mess. If your baby's autistic, that's fine. But you tell me a mother of autistic child that's all day long. I've got an autistic son. I've got to do my autistic. They're not freaking just like using them for content.
Lots of people do that, though. I mean, unfortunately, the laws don't agree with y'all.
Check. She's not using him for content. Check. She stopped. Now what?
I don't think I'm not wording it right, and it's not coming across right.
I understand that y'all don't like her morals and y'all don't like her values, and I don't agree with them either. But that does not mean that we get to harass somebody.
Let's get this heart goal in, y'all.
So if I would have been walking in Walmart, right, just for hypotheticals, if I'd have been walking down the aisle in Walmart and I'd have seen Gabby and Cameron there, and she slapped him in the face, would you expect me to say something then?
I mean, it would just depend. It would depend. There are things that qualify as abuse and things that don't.
I understand what you're saying, but that's extremely disheartening because, I don't know what your childhood history is, but I was abused by my mother. And to this day,
my parents beat the shit out of us.
Yeah. So to this day, I still flinch. And I think that, this day and age, we shouldn't be putting our hands on our children at all, especially if they're
I agree.
Yes, you think that. I think that. Is it illegal? Why don't you focus on making it fucking illegal? Why don't you use all this for that instead of just trying to ruin somebody's life? That is literally your goal. Why not try to do some reform? Like, hey, let's get some, I don't fucking know what it's called. I'm not political. What is it, and the boys, when you get like some you're smart. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Go protest or some shit in the streets that we should have some new laws, some new bills. Is it bills? Some shit about like no more law reform. Yeah. People aren't allowed to hit their kids. It's considered domestic abuse if you hit a kid. I don't know. Why don't you work on that instead of trying to fucking destroy someone's life?
But it's not illegal.
It is illegal to abuse disabled children.
It is illegal.
Oh my God. I thought he wasn't disabled. I thought he wasn't autistic. I need everybody to make up their minds.
Well, it is illegal to strike a disabled child.
Okay, but y'all say that he doesn't have autism.
Well, she says.
So is he disabled or is he not? That's what I'm saying. Y'all
I haven't seen it. The only medical documentation that I've seen was her 0-HCG pregnancy test. That's all I saw.
God,
that's like
so
everybody microanalyzes everything. She shouldn't have even had showed y'all that, but she feels an obligation to listen. The fact that I just think everybody's hyper obsessed with this, and if y'all would quit talking about her.
Okay, Tina, let me know.
But people won't.
Let me know where that's.
I mean, it's tit for tat, and you have to accept that.
You've got to stop. You can't keep talking about people who don't expect a response. And I started off by stopping it all. I deleted all the videos. I shut my mouth and I moved on. And she came back on this app, 10 toes down, running 100 miles an hour. She's going to continue to get a response if she keeps speaking on me, especially in 2,000 viewer lives, because the things that she's saying about me aren't true. Now, like I said, I can talk to you privately, and you would be very interested in some of this information that I do have, and it could possibly help Gabby. But I'm not going to be pushing this shit all over the internet. There's too much going on already.
I agree. I think that it's a bad idea to put anything else like that online.
I don't want to keep going back and forth like this. I've said it 100 times, but Gabby does have legitimate people doing fucked up shit to her, and she needs to focus on them instead of the people that are just speaking their opinions on her public behavior. I'm sorry if you guys are upset and you disagree with why I made a call to DCF, but I felt like she's out of control.
I don't disagree for you calling CPS if you think that he was truly in danger. I don't disagree with that. I do believe that, see something, say something. I wouldn't be mad at you if you were the person in Walmart that called the, CPS because you saw someone smack their kid in the face. I agree. But what I don't like is the continued, we've got to.
Corporal punishment is still legal for children in some context in the United States, but this varies significantly by setting, home, school, and other care facilities. This isn't even just specifically to parents. This is school and care facilities. And by state law. All 50 states still permit parents to use corporal punishment on their children as long as it is considered reasonable and does not cross the line into child abuse. As of 2024, corporal punishment is banned in public schools in 33 states and the District of Columbia, but it is still legally permitted in public schools in 17 states. In the states where it is permitted, districts or individual schools often decide whether to use it. Louisiana. Only banned for students with disabilities. The other ones, we can hit them. Corporal punishment by parents is technically lawful in all 50 states as long as the force is considered reasonable. Sorry, it's getting late. And it's used for disciplinary purposes. Courts and laws consider several factors to determine if the punishment is excessive and thus constitutes abuse, including the child's age, the amount of force used, whether an object was used, the severity of any resulting injury. So just wanted to show that.
To get this woman out of here. Like, bring her to the town square and let's stone her. Like, that's the thing that I can't get down with, because what happens when she unalives herself and then that kid has to live with that?
Okay, well, that didn't just say that, Meg. Look it up. I don't know. I'm not talking about schools. I don't really care. I'm going to be honest. I don't fucking care. And excessive isn't defined by law. Exactly. Have I talked to who privately?
What happens when she unalives him because she's up all night long, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and she can't stay awake long enough to watch him during the day, and he goes in there and continues to cook his own tortillas?
What happens when y'all win and the...
Not the tortillas. She is so on the tortillas, bro.
He ends up going into the foster care system, and then he gets abused.
Sir, this is not
talking all kinds of hypotheticals.
This is not a game. It's not a winner.
It's not a game. That's not a game.
But yeah, exactly.
System is not a game.
See, you get like we start responding. He starts responding. It's not both of us ganging up on you. Y'all brought 5 people into the live today and fucking muted me and then try to say I ran like a bitch. Like, y'all are the abusive ones. You realize that. Y'all are crazy and narcissistic and don't want anyone else to have an opinion. And the only opinion that's allowed to be right is yours. I don't care if y'all don't like Gabby. I don't give a shit. What I care about is that y'all are trying to push someone off the edge. And that shit's fucking weird.
Game to me at all. It's really not a game to me at all. Everybody's so concerned about Gabby's mental health and everything else. What about his mental health? Listening to his mom scream at a screen all day long.
Why are you so obsessed with this kid?
That's not. I think
that's help when he's walking in and hitting his mom on the behind, and she says, "It's okay, your daddy does it too." What about his mental health when he's walking in and her legs are up in the air? She just did that the other day, ma'am. Do you want the clip?
My thing is, like, you know way too much about this woman. It's really weird.
He was in there smacking her on her ass, and she says, "It's okay, Cam. Daddy does it too." You know, his mental health matters.
Okay, can we talk about the elephant in the room? Are we gonna pretend that kids don't walk up and hit you every now and then, or mimic something that like their parent did? Like, should Gabby have said that? Probably not. It's a little weird, but is it gonna fuck him up for the rest of his life, her saying that one time? No, it's not. It's weird. Probably I wouldn't say it, but yeah, or try to put their hands in your shirt. Literally, all kids do that. Did y'all raise kids? I'm so confused.
Just as much, if not more.
Your mental health matters too. I'm worried about you just as much.
That's the thing, is like, it's concerning that how obsessed people are with this. Like, y'all are so invested, and I really think y'all need to take a step back.
Evaluate.
So me going through and watching live streams and watching clips and speaking my opinion on what she's doing publicly on the internet makes me obsessed with her?
A little.
Yes.
bit, yeah. If you're doing it all day, every day, you literally can tell me what you did 3 weeks ago.
You're extremely but that's like.
So I do my research just like you do your research. I don't watch every live. I have a life outside of this app. I'm not on live all day, every day. The past couple of days I did stream her because she's been fucking wilding out, just like you've been talking about all this
y'all
stuff.
like the crash, but it's because they like the crash outs.
Well, actually, no, I haven't really watched the crash out. I was busy cussing her out because she was lying on me. You don't understand. My commentary, I'm not watching for crash outs. I'm upset with her because she's lying on me.
What does it matter? If she holds no value to you, why does her opinion of you matter?
Because she does hold value to her.
It's Gabby. What can she do? Exactly. What could it?
They don't.
In her opinion, you're lying on her.
I'm just as capable of giving an opinion of her as she is of me, though.
Liz, thank you.
And you need to go online
Laura,
and do that.
peace out. Be Randy. It's Angie. Angie,
there was
your
no intentions of doing any type of lawsuits until she
Thank
started
y'all.
retaliating against a justified report to DCF, and she claimed she pushed and pushed and pushed that I was named in a book without consent. Now, you're a medical professional, and you're a very educated woman, but you don't get to write an autobiography that's based on
Pink
fact
or whatever
and
the
lying
fuck.
at the
That's
same
all
time.
she
You don't get to do
does
that.
is stream.
Okay, she's claiming that this
Gabby.
book is an autobiography, and she's claimed that she's putting all of it. Look, listen, I've got.
Yeah, I don't know what the lie is. She just kept saying Gabby's lying on her, but not one time did she tell us what the lie was.
I can't say a whole lot online. I'm sorry, I can't. I just can't.
That's fine. I'll be looking forward to see if.
I don't even know how to reach you other than the messages here.
That's fine.
Yesterday, but I would be more than happy to dive. I will indulge you, ma'am. Your jaw's gonna hit the floor, but I will indulge you. I promise. I don't have to lie to you, but I also don't have to give it to all the internet to see either.
You don't.
know?
I think that's the best thing to do is to not give it to all the internet. But you can message me. Yeah, I think that it's. I think that if we're actually concerned with people, taking real steps is important. It doesn't have to be blasted on the internet. I think that takes the realness away from it when people use it and blast it on the internet, because it just turns to seem like it's just out of spite.
Well, my end on her is not out of spite now.
SK.
She pisses me off, but me calling CPS on her was not out of malicious intent. It was because she was running her mouth on the opposite side of the house, and that baby was using the stove. He was cooking tortillas on a stove all by himself with a cast iron skillet on his little tippy toes. And
That's concerning. I agree.
And she's up all hours of the night, 2, 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, manic as it's not. I don't care necessarily about all the bullshit, but it's the mania and how she has to deal with this baby that has sensory issues and everything else. And she's manic as hell, and I'm concerned she's going to snap. And she's so hyper focused. You're saying we're obsessed. She's just as obsessed, if not more, than we are. She has said it multiple times.
I think all of y'all are. That's what I'm saying. I think everyone is.
Log off. I can delete this app tonight and never come back. I can log off. It doesn't bother me.
That is a lie. You literally came back in a week. You could not stay off.
And stayed gone for months. I can leave this app. I'm not addicted. I did not sit in front of hundreds of people and say, I
You
can't
have
walk
a
away. I'm
problem.
addicted. She has said it multiple times in the past 7 days. Multiple.
Who cares?
But that's also her right to be addicted to the app.
Yep, not a crime.
I understand the frustration.
I
really do, but
right,
it's not
Angie?
a crime, and she can stream and do
Exactly,
what she wants.
Simple Me.
We don't get to. That's just not how the world works. We don't get to say, you know what? We don't like all the things you're doing, and because you're mentally unstable, you're not allowed to be on the internet. Let's put you in an asylum because we threw an outrage when people used to put their family members in an asylum and shoo them away from the rest of the world.
The social contract we have is law. It's like we've agreed that there are a bunch of things that like kind of are like we may not agree with, like iffy, like I don't really like that, and like you keep that in your corner or whatever. But like the law is the stuff that is definitively the social contract. That's a different thing than our personal opinions.
My God.
At the end of the day, that's the main thing
So
here. That's all I'm
long.
trying to say. It's like she's not really like maybe some small laws that don't have anything to do with her child, like committing minor fraud. Like her ability to take care of her child, like how much money she makes. Now, if we're going to do that to every single person in the world, like that, it seems like a big undertaking. But okay, we can do that. I don't think that.
And I also want to clarify that I did make this sub-only chat because once again, people couldn't act like adults, but tons of your supporters are sending you gifts. So I don't want to hear shit from anybody on this app about, oh, Kaylie's just doing this for money, because it's not fucking true. So I don't want to hear none of that from not the first fucking person, because people support my community supports me regardless. I don't need Gabby to make a bag.
I'm not pocket watching nobody. Okay.
Good.
I definitely
You did several times though. You did.
And, truth be told, I appreciate the gifts and everything, but I give back to my community. We give to veterans. We take people off the street. We replace people's dentures. We do a lot in my community. It just so happens I got sucked into this damn rabbit hole, and I would do anything to be able to get out of it. But it's a two-way street. You can't expect us all to stand down if she's not going to stand down either. You know what I'm saying? It's like a war. I
get it, but it'll never stop.
The
war will never. It'll never stop.
Some of us want it to stop.
Do you?
But you have to be the person to stop. Gabby's not going to stop.
Do you know how to say that it's like a war? Are you going to say that out loud? You're literally saying you help veterans. You're going to say this is like a war.
Now you're going to take what I said. He really
absurd.
Listen, sir.
People die. People get maimed. They lose their limbs. They go into the ground. They don't come. Let me finish my sentence.
Sir, my
they go into the ground. They don't come back.
My daughter is an 8-year Army veteran. I love my country and I love the people that defend it.
I love my country.
Then don't undermine it by talking about this is a war.
Excuse me. That had absolutely nothing to do.
So it's crazy. I let this man do this to her all night. She's been in there for over an hour at this point before this happened.
What the fuck did you do for our country? What did you do? What did you do?
Get out of here.
If you want to call me out, what did you do?
Get out
What did you do, sir?
What is this? What is a war?
What did you do? Callie, I was not meaning in that reference. I'm hoping that you understand.
Callie, was it a war? That's what you said. So when you go to court and you say that Gabby's harassed you, remember that you said this is a war. So who's retaliating?
understood my context when I said that.
No,
My
I
husband
don't.
is a
You call it a
13
war.
My
You're
husband is
talking
a
about an
13
online feud.
My husband
Little
is a
internet
13
buddies.
My husband is a 13-year Navy veteran. My daughter just medically
Don't
retired.
apologize to him. You need to apologize to all the people that you traumatized and disrespected with those words.
That content, you have no idea.
Yeah, she's
This is what
trying
you were doing
to
Gabby, but you
degrade
can't
me.
do
You want to know what
That's
else
why she
makes
kept
this go
saying,
so hard
ma'am,
for
ma'am.
the bitch over there? You want to know when she sits on here and compares her PTSD to my husband's fucking PTSD when he
But
fought
you just
in a
did the
war.
same thing with comparing it to a war.
No, I did not. That
PTSD
statement
is
had nothing to
PTSD.
do.
It's not a
That had
comparative
nothing.
thing.
So we don't talk about.
Also, I do want to clarify that PTSD does not mean that like only someone who's been to war can have PTSD. Post-traumatic stress disorder. You once had trauma. Now you are triggered from certain things and you get stressed because of it.
About battles and stuff on TikTok and all that anymore. So
PTSD is not strictly related to war.
When she sits on her platform and compares it to a soldier, when she said it,
I would like that clip.
You
If y'all have that,
yourself to
send
a
it.
soldier. You said this is a
No,
war.
I didn't. No,
Who are you?
my
You're a
statement
soldier.
But
about
that's just
this
it. When she says things that she's not, I mean, yeah, she speaks out, and sometimes the shit she says ain't it. Just like what you just did.
Yeah,
You
Miss
misspeak. People
AK-47.
misspeak.
I did
y'all
not
don't
misspeak.
give.
How is it me saying that we're in the middle of a war on
Whatever you
TikTok?
say,
What
Captain CPS.
does that have to do with people serving our country? Y'all
You
just
said
trying
it's
to
like
say
a war.
That has nothing to do with people in war out here in our country. I'm talking about a war here on TikTok. That has nothing to do with our soldiers. And
But
War
it's
here
still,
on
even if y'all want to say
A war
it's
on
reaching, it's still
But
like the
it's
things that
just
y'all
like,
don't overheard.
look, you make fun of her for that. I make fun of her by saying boots on the ground, making fun of this. And then they take that and they're like, I can't believe she called it boots on the ground. Like, God, sometimes I just wish people were as smart as me and understood my humor. But it just doesn't work that way, unfortunately.
Is reaching too. Like
Rolling
y'all are like
takes-
he puts his hands in her shirt. Kids do that. I don't know if any of y'all have
Exactly,
kids,
sip a
but
clock.
they be doing that.
The atrocities.
Like that's just like all I'm trying to make y'all see is the hypocrisy in things, and just look from an outside perspective for a minute. Like it's not this fucking serious. It's really not.
it is pretty serious when she has my name on the desk of an investigator at Cape Coral, Florida, falsely.
Did you do anything wrong? Did you do anything wrong? Okay, then it doesn't fucking matter. Then you have nothing to worry about.
Whose desk is your name on? That's what I want to know. Whose desk?
It does kind of matter when she is lying to an investigator down there, having my freaking IP address ran, all that.
They're not just. They can't just run your IP address for funsies.
Just like a CPS, just like going to the CPS and calling the CPS on somebody. I mean, like it's the same thing.
It's not the same thing.
It's exactly the same thing.
Absolutely not the same
It
thing.
is. They do an investigation.
In danger, and she thinks you're stalking her.
No, ma'am. I'm far from stalking her. I'm not sending shit to her house. I'm not showing up to her
Then
fucking
let
job. I'm
the
not doing nothing. But I find it
investigator
funny that the
figure
ones
that
that are
out.
sending shit to
It's
her
not a
house are
joke.
sitting back.
This
I
is
find it
serious.
funny they're
This is
sitting
not
back.
a
And you know
joke.
what? She gets in their boxes. Do you know that? The lady that sent shit to her house twice, she gets in their boxes and cusses them up down the left and right and all kinds of things. But she won't hold them accountable. She won't hold them accountable. I want to know
Okay.
why there's not charges on that one. And she is literally.
Is that against the law for her to not hold them accountable? I know it's annoying, but it's the reality.
Claiming she's being stalked and harassed, she needs to go after the people that are doing it. She needs to stop falsely accusing people.
So I don't know if y'all know this, but just because she's not going after someone else doesn't mean she can't go after you if you're doing stuff. Like,
Of crimes they're not doing when she knows exactly who it is that's doing it. Do you understand? She's going after bigger accounts because she wants to make a
well, maybe, I don't know, maybe receiving tuna and corn chips to her house wasn't as big of a fucking deal as y'all. Like, also, just because, like, that's not illegal. I know that sounds like y'all are going to be like, yes, it is. That's crazy. That's harassment. It's not. Someone sent a free gift to your house.
an example out of us, apparently, and she thinks if she takes these big accounts down, that all these other little accounts are going to leave her alone. There is a woman that sits live. She's going to restream this tonight and talk shit about all of us, okay? She's going to sit live tonight and restream this live and make money on her little subs, okay? She has sent shit
Just
to
like
Gabby's
you.
house twice, and nothing has happened of it. And when I talked to that investigator down there, he told me that that's what he wanted, was the people that was actually sending things to her home. And I'm curious as to why she's not doing nothing about.
She would have to press charges, though.
But she has.
It doesn't matter if that detective
I'm
wants
not
that or
sure,
whatever
Charity.
the fuck. She would have to press the charges. I know it's frustrating and it's annoying, but that's what I'm saying. You're giving all your energy to this, and it's really not worth it.
I tried to tell her.
It's really not. Like
Now
you are
she's
destroying your own peace
massively
in your own
crashing
life.
out.
for this woman.
Take walks.
No, I'm not destroying my life or my peace, honey. I sleep good at night.
Take walks.
I sleep good
Okay.
at night. I love my husband and my children, and I pray for Gabby, and I hope that she gets the help that she needs. I really do hope she gets the help that she needs.
I'll believe
because
you.
she's got a little boy in that house that needs her parents. You know what I'm saying? And I really wish that she would, listen to somebody, but she does have trust issues. Every person she latches on to fucks her over and everything else. And I tried to help Gabby, Kaylie. I tried. You know what I mean? And she turned around and fucking lied on me. They were dragging her all over the internet because she was claiming she was a vet tech, right? And I was like, well, we'll stop this. I'll just go ahead and help her because where she's at, because of her experience, it would only cost like $250 to get her certified. And I was like, well, somebody go over there and tell her, I'll just go ahead and pay for it. And the very next day she got on and started lying her ass off saying I was going to call CPS and shit on her. I was trying to help her.
I mean, I get it and it's frustrating, but you just got to walk away. I mean, it's really like, this is, if Gabby comes on tomorrow and says, Kaylie flip-flop, she had 420 news up in her box and blah, 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 I'm going to go, okay. And I'm not going to fucking care. Like, that's the reality is this is the internet and people are letting it go too far. It is threatening when CPS knocks on your door and you're afraid you're going to have your child removed from you.
And then that's what y'all
helped do.
Then you would think that you would fix your behavior.
Any rational person would be concerned because it's more of a risk when CPS shows up than if they aren't there, right? Like that's just common sense.
That's
it doesn't take
not
a smart person to understand that.
I'm sorry, I misunderstood what you just said. What was that you said, sir?
It doesn't take a smart person to understand that if a CPS person shows up, you are under more threat than if a CPS person is not there, and that therefore they're more likely to take your child because they are there. Right? So a reasonable person can understand that, like, as soon as you call CPS on somebody and if the person shows up, you have caused that, you have instigated, you have incited, you're pushing this person into a state of being scared about that. It's not about is she doing
and
something
every
wrong.
move she makes is going to have CPS at her door. And not only that, it's harmful to the child having to constantly be examined and strangers in their house, in their face, asking them questions and all of that. Like, it's not, okay, she's on a safety plan. Cool. Everybody got what they wanted. She's on a safety plan. They're handling it.
Let me disclose a little bit of information to you, and I'll give you more of it when we talk privately. Up until this last assessment that they did on him, they were under the impression that Cameron was nonverbal. Every time they came in the house to talk to Cameron, she told them he was nonverbal, and they never got to talk to Cameron. But when the reports were filed and it was stated that Cameron was speaking very well, that's when they took him in, they separated him from her, and they spoke to him.
So I can tell you that they absolutely separate. They separate the children when they question the children in the first place.
I went through that with my niece, but she had them under the impression that he was nonverbal.
Okay, I don't.
She was, truth be told, up until about 3 weeks ago, she was still pushing he was nonverbal, and it is what it is. But I mean, like I said, I can disclose more of this information to you. Is there another way I can reach out to you other than on TikTok? Do you want to message it to me, or I'm not really Discord smart. I have a group that I talk to my girls over there in video chat, but other than that, I don't know shit about Discord. So, but all this Reddit stuff that's going on with you and the Reddit, they talk shit about me too. I'm not on Reddit. Got permabanned from over there. I don't plan on going on a freaking smear Kaylie campaign. I appreciate your objectiveness. Not everybody's going to agree with me. You know what I'm saying? But your opinion's your opinion. You know what I mean? But I really do wish that we could, all of us, could put a stop to this shit. Nobody wants to keep paying out court fees. Gabby doesn't need to keep running back and forth down in that courthouse. I don't know if you listened to that full transcript or not, but at the very end, she was warned by that judge down there. She was warned. So, it would just take the time. I know it's just listen to it all. There's a whole lot more to this than what we spoke on in here. But if you're interested in speaking to me off the app, I have no problem. But as far as all this mess with people canceling or unfollowing and all that kind of stuff, I'm not jumping on all that shit. Do I think that, it was a little unfair? Maybe a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But
a little weird you're jumping on it now. She doesn't have him on the internet, and now they're really mad about it. It's weird.
You gave me an opportunity to speak last night, and I appreciate that. So not everybody else got that, and that might be why they're mad. I don't know, but I got a chance to speak, and I appreciate that.
Of course. I mean, I don't ever intend to silence anybody. That's never my goal, never has been, which is why I'm not going to silence Gabby either. But yeah, I will message you, and you can show me what else you have.
And I hope you're not disrespected by me, regardless of the genitalia. I'm just going to speak my opinions, and I feel the way that I feel, and I'm not going to let somebody just railroad me and make me feel that as though I can't speak my opinions. Just maybe my platform isn't as large. Mine isn't as large as yours. The implication, right? But I get to say stuff too, regardless of my genitalia. But again, it was not meant in a disrespectful way.
I think people just get passionate, just like everybody is passionate on here about things.
Well, it does get heated, but when we can all just slow down for a minute and hold a conversation, 90% of the time they end up well. You know what I mean? Because we can hold an adult conversation. I'm not going to agree with you all the time. You're not going to agree with me. Neither is he. And I apologize if I offended anybody by the war comment. It had nothing to do with our soldiers. I love my country. And when you walk in my front door, that's all you see is my country. Flags are all over my house. I would never disrespect our service members. And if anybody in here felt disrespected, I'm sorry. That's not what I meant.
Again, I just thought it was
come across that way.
A gross misrepresentation of what's happening.
I think it's just has to, yeah.
It's just not acceptable in reality. But that's
only dropping the R word or saying a brown marker isn't a freaking skin color and all the things, I
think people,
those are gross things.
I apologize. So, if he, like I said, I apologize. I will speak
to you. You can
off
say
the app, ma'am.
All right. I'll talk to you later.
All right. See me.
me, I was like, oh, okay, we're done here. Jesus. Yeah, so much. There's more. Oh, there's just so much. We have more to go over. Love the deflection, right? Exactly, Vizart. That's what I'm saying. They just go with their own narrative. You let your brother disrespect her. Now I wish he had. Now I wish he had disrespected her because what the fuck? Y'all be lying. Y'all just be lying. And at this point, I want to make it truth. Be disrespectful. I got distracted. How y'all stay up this late? Chelsea, go to bed. I don't know how we do. I do know I'm a sheepy girl. Thank everybody that gave me gifts tonight. I've got, let's see here. We are going to go over. So we have another, Jesus Christ. We have multiple lives to address. And maybe she does, Team Love. How long was this fucking live? How angry?
Is there a reason why you're asking about my family's veteran status?
All right, I'm going to have to pop out of here because over at Crazy Bees live tonight, she's got a bunch of new info on FAFO tonight. All right, well, update the Discord when you. I don't know if I'm going to be watching. Yeah, I'll take screenshots and everything for all you ladies.
Put it in our little cozy corner because I was lost.
I'll see you later.
Bye, love your face.
Bye.
Hey, Betty.
Hey, Feisty. I got a question because maybe I'm confused, which is probably
all the time.
Not Betty. Right, yeah. So I'm confused on the Mel thing and the leak and being like trying to help C but not help C type thing. Like I don't understand. Like it sounded like from your phone call that she was trying to say, hey, he's not getting the help he needs by getting the services he needs, but then like she was not reporting or you know what I mean? I
So she was leading me to believe that
you're echoing, babe.
Oh, sorry.
She was leading me to believe that there was like, the caseworkers were all up in the house. And at first, they gave her the safety plan, but then they came in and they became a little bit more lenient with the safety plan. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The only thing they changed with it was like, remember when Gabby was keeping Cam off the internet? At that point in time, the safety plan did not say she had to keep him off. But when they went in and changed it, because she's had a total of 3 from what I was told. When they went in and changed it, they told her to keep him off the internet. And that's when she started putting him back on there. You understand what I'm saying? So according to Megs, she was on the phone with Gabby a lot of times that the caseworker was in there. Gabby was trying to use her as a character witness. And she heard this caseworker telling her that everything was fine, everything was going great, they were going to be out of her hair soon. And Megs was like, even though she's not doing the parenting classes, blah, blah, blah. And the lady was like, yeah, she's doing great. So my assumption is Megs knew that Villain and myself specifically were, we would use our voices for shit like that. So she sought us out to tell us the things that she told us in hopes that we would piggyback off of her and start flooding that system down there. But when she was telling me all the stuff that was going on, I was like, well, you're the one that made the initial report. You should be reaching back out to them because she had reported like the supervisor and all that stuff. But when she told me that Gabby was under a court order, when she went to court, she said Gabby's under a court order. She told me that Kaylie told Gabby to tell everybody it was still voluntary, that she was very much under a court order, that there's a guardian ad litem involved, that Gabby and Aaron both were assigned attorneys and everything else.
So let's be clear. I never advised anyone anything about CPS other than to comply. So quit fucking lying on me.
If it was voluntary, they wouldn't have been given attorneys. There wouldn't be a guardian ad litem involved in all things. But anyways, that's when all
not
that
how
happened.
it works.
So when she sent
You're
me,
dumb as fuck.
Gabby, when she posted all that, the CPT plan and those coaching videos and stuff, I asked her several times, has this been reported? Because that baby's interview was supposed to be protected. And in my opinion, those videos were her coaching him. And I felt like it needed to be reported. And she told me that it had been reported several times. And I thought that she was lying to me. You know what I'm saying? So I told her I was going to report it myself. And she was like, Feisty, I promise you, it's been reported. So I did not report it.
So she was for Cam. She just wanted you to do it.
I think she wanted us to do it because she wasn't.
You're a mandated reporter. Why didn't you report it? You just trusted that somebody else did that? Feisty, what the fuck? You are mandated. You have to. It doesn't matter if other people have. That does not matter. You don't know those people. You don't know if they did. You have to. I'm going to have to report you. Because mandated reporters are required. That's a problem.
getting the results that she wanted.
Okay. I was just like,
I do
But
believe
it was
it.
like, you know, what was bothering me the most is that she was in my inbox talking all this shit about Gabby, and then I would go over there, especially after Cam had been removed, and she would still be in her chat fucking modding for her and everything else, and she told me that she was going to tell the truth about Gabby, and she was no longer going to support her. She told me she blocked her and Aaron and everything else, and the same day I was sitting there watching her in her chat.
Right. It's all just us. I was trying to figure it out. I was like,
But I had several conversations with her, and Villain had several very lengthy conversations with her. And it's, you know, the ones that she had with Villain are way more telling than she had with me. And I don't know if, you know, Villain's going to give any consent to let them be released or not, but they're way more telling than the one I had.
Because it seems like everybody's like, oh, let's protect C, but then at the flip side, they're like, oh, but I don't want to get involved with her. I don't want Gabby to know that I'm doing this. Why the hell not? I don't understand that. Like, she's doing wrong, so who cares about her feelings? Like, I don't know. It's like, not you, because you know, your point to how you feel, but others are just like I don't get it. Like, why are we, I don't know, coddling her? I don't
Betty, can Kiki ask you a question?
Sure, just don't hurt my feelings. Oh, Lord. I'm sensitive.
Betty is sensitive, I'm telling you. Oh shit, there's two Bettys in the chat. Or now there's two Bettys.
What the fuck is happening? I thought that was just I was like literally looking at I was like, what the hell?
No, there's two Bettys. I'm in a group chat with them on TikTok.
I'm not afraid of Gabby.
Go ahead, Kiki. I was just playing.
There's brown-eyed girl. She's everywhere.
I'm not afraid of her at all. What I don't like is her openly sitting on this platform and committing fraud and using my name and other people's names to do it. I don't like that. You know, you have freedom of speech, and she gets to sit over there and spout. There's a line. There's a line. There's a line. There is a line.
Okay, Kiki, we're not gonna talk about that person in this live. No, I'm not being.
What person?
I'm not.
I'm going to generalize it by just saying I try not to attack, and I try to be open to listen to what people have to say and ask questions whether it makes me look stupid or not to try to get a better understanding.
Yeah, we all know that, but I just don't. We don't need that person.
Is that supposed to upset me that Betty talks to Kaylie? Is that why you asked her that in my chat? Because you could have privately messaged her that.
Yeah, I don't think that's what the intention was. I just think that because the other person knows that Betty sits over here, like, why did she allow a civil conversation with Betty versus other people?
Do people not understand that Betty White is a actress who is dead now? I liked Betty White. Of course, I'm going to give that person an opportunity to speak.
I can't speak for anybody, but I'm going to tell you what I think. I think that just like Megs and the Catherine book lady down here in the chat and everything else, Gabby has manipulated the fuck out of everybody she's had a private conversation with. And some of them fall for it and some of them don't. And one of them has fallen for it and they're running with it. And whether they know they're wrong or not, it's just easier to keep running with it. That's my only thing. That's the only thing I can think of about the whole thing. Gabby has dug this deep ass hole, and just like anybody else that's drowning, she's going to take whoever she can grab a hold of with her. And it's sad. It's really a sad situation. But Gabby's, I'm not playing the bitch. Merry Christmas. Merry fucking Christmas.
I just try to really just be like,
you are Betty.
We already went over the psych report.
Yeah, you do.
I just I think valid points are made on both sides that make you like,
Well, I just think that you go up and you're not.
You think, hold on, because I'm going to pop my ass up in here. You think valid points are made on both sides? I'm going to be real serious with you, Betty. Can you answer a question for me? Can you answer a question for me? What part of my husband being talked about going over there and having coitus with that woman over there was a valid point?
No.
I don't agree. Was a valid point. What part of her doxing Whitney's kids was a valid point? Now I'm trying to be demure, but I don't think anything she's spewing out of her fucking mouth over there behind that microphone is valid. I think it's all malicious. I think it's vile. I think that she is a hypocrite.
God,
and she can go court with Gabby if she wants to. I think it's disgusting what she's doing over there, and she can laugh at me all she wants. But when she's green screening people's husbands, talking about how she's going to do nasty things to them, and she's a whole ass married woman, she's fucking trash to me. Her opinion doesn't matter.
I don't.
I'm sorry, Betty, but for a woman to sit in the house with a whole ass husband and insinuate, skit, joke around about doing anything with another man, she has no moral compass whatsoever. None. I could not ever even sit nowhere near my husband and act like I was going to do something to another man. I don't give a fuck who I'm trying to piss off. You have to have respect for who's in your home. And she proves every time she opens her mouth, she does not. She doesn't want her kids talked about, but she's talking about everybody else's. She doesn't want her husband's record talked about, but she talks about everybody else's. It fucking amazes me that
What was that? My husband's record? What record? Ooh, feisty. What record?
What she's doing over there is exactly what she's doing to everyone over here. It amazes me. And I